Good morning, everybody. Welcome out to the Dice Tower. My name is Chris Yee.
I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Mike Delisio.
And I'm Wendy Yee.
Today we're playing Darkest Doom. This is a game that is coming to Kickstarter this very afternoon, actually, in just about 3 hours, I believe. And so this is a competitive strategy game. It's a lot of role-playing kind of elements to it. And with the name Darkest Doom, you could imagine that there's...
cheery and happiness.
A cheery, happy setting.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are each different characters. We all have different abilities that we'll read off here as we kind of go through. But what's the main scope of the game? Well, the main scope of the game here is that we're trying to win through one of 3 different win conditions. Would you like to know what they are?
Can I win with all 3 win conditions simultaneously? Because I think that's what's going to happen.
Only you,
No.
Mike Delisio.
Well,
Only you.
But I'll
think
make an
I'll find a
exception for
way.
you, Mike.
all right.
Also, I'd like to point out that the publisher should be in chat, and the designer, I believe. So if they want to give a shout out and say hello, then you can ask any questions to them, and then we'll keep an eye out for any rules clarifications or,
Did we point out about the components yet?
No, we haven't yet. That's true. This is a prototype.
Right, so it's a pretty good prototype.
Yeah.
Really good
Pretty
prototype. Yes.
impressive
But
looking
just
here.
keep that in mind that nothing here is completely final, although it looks like it is final. It looks like we're playing a finalized game, but things could change and may change.
Yeah, for example, like all of these things are still resin 3D printed, and they're
Yeah.
not color coded and stuff. The acolytes on the different temples here will be color coded. We'll show off the minis here in just a minute. But let's talk about the 3 ways that you can win Darkest Doom.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
You can dark, you can doom. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
That's 2. What's the 3rd?
Hello, Game Start Studio. Thank you very much for coming and joining us here, Mario and Giuliano. All right. So, kind of the backstory of what's going on here. There was a ceremony happening that was interrupted very rudely by the darkness.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Try to do a
Darn
ceremony.
darkness.
Darkness always getting in the way.
Yeah, I believe in a thing called love.
Really?
Darkness. I went there.
Wow.
I went there. The darkness came.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Neither do I. It's okay.
You don't need to worry about it. Trust me.
was a-
I
it was
do
a-
know what he's talking about. And I don't feel like I'm any more.
It was a 2000s
illuminated.
band that was one of those 80s throwbacks. So, all right.
So,
Stop interrupting him.
So up here at the top, we've got the High Priestess Elaine, who is performing the ceremony atop the mountain over here when the darkness overcame her. So our first win condition is that we could strengthen up, march all the way to the top here, and defeat the darkness and free High Priestess Elaine.
okay.
Pass.
All right, well, if that sounds too boring for you, you could collect 3 of these Elder Relics, these sigils here. You could come underneath the mountain and release Mosh, an ancient force that was deemed too dangerous and sealed away. You could release Mosh and have him clear out the darkness from the lands.
I love everything about
I
it.
would also like to pass on that.
Okay, well, the last thing that we could do is at the end of 9 rounds to the game, the rounds are kept on this round tracker over here. Whoever has the most allegiance from the various citadels as well as daily fame is going to become appointed the new guardian and will banish the darkness from the land.
I don't want to be like repetitive, but I would like to pass on that. You sure there's not a 4th way to win?
Well, there actually is. But let me explain how we lose first. Before the end of 9 rounds, if nobody if nobody reaches a win condition, and if these dark filament tokens here infest all of the buildings, if there are 3 on each of the buildings, the 4 citadels and the 4 blood temples, kind of where we spawn, then everybody loses. Everybody.
I like to pass on that also.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of that idea.
Okay, well, that's too bad. But there is a 4th way that you could actually sneak a win, and that is if Tom, let me have your miniature here, because I know that you want.
We're just using it as a random example.
As a random example, if ever you feel like the game is coming to a loss here too quickly, you could, in your quest to defeat the leader of the hunt, the level 3 monster, you could also choose to just join forces with him and become the leader of the hunt. And then if darkness wins, you're the leader of the darkness, and you would win that way.
I am no longer passing. That sounds like a good option.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right.
Good
Well,
luck with all that, Tom. Good luck.
Because evil.
That's true.
'Cause
Also, as a heads up, this
Because
is
you
the
have
first
to
time Mike and I played the game.
Oh,
We're
absolutely.
using that as an excuse when we lose.
Right. You have to defeat that big bad before you can kind of take it over.
Ah! I don't know if you got I got 3 spells in my hand here. One says defeat the big bad auto,
I like it.
take him over, win the game. It's a 1-2-3 combo.
we call
Awesome.
that the 1-2-3 punch. That's what we call it in the biz.
I can play this instant win card for free on my...
Well, it costs 3 mana.
I noticed that
petals.
Chris did not leave the place where he was fighting.
Oh yeah, I should probably put Wendy back here. So each of us are controlling different characters, and we'll go over them really quick. So I am Urian, Knight of. The land is called Beetle or Betel, I'm not sure. So every time that I roll dice in combat, which I roll 5 because of my strength, I could roll 1 fewer and automatically have 2 hits, 2 successes.
Wow.
I don't see why you would never not do that.
I will
get it.
always do that. Wendy, who are you playing?
All right, I am Tristram, the magician rat. Goes very well together. I use my little rat minions to take over everything and do cool stuff.
You're like
I'm,
Crispin Glover in that one movie.
I don't know that movie.
What was that movie called?
What's the song? Michael Jackson made a song about it.
Thriller.
No.
movie
He
was
sang
that?
it when he was a kid.
Ben.
Ben.
That's right.
The song's really nice too.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know that song. It's about a rat.
It is, yes.
It is. You don't know it necessarily from
Right.
hearing the song.
I am Sela, feline character. I've got the ability Blood Step, where I can suffer 1 wound to restore 1 action point. I can do this once per active game phase. So basically, I can take a wound to get a
4th action
point.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
What was your ability? Sorry.
Oh, my ability was Magic Trick. If I have at least 1 card in my hand, I can discard my hand of cards to gain 2 fame.
Oh, okay. So daily
So I'm just
fame
like, bam,
tracked
fame,
over here.
famous.
Very cool.
All right, I'm Rowana. Not Moana. Rowana. I'm a crow. I got black feathers. When I take damage, I can be like, nah, and spend some magic to get rid of it. Question. Wendy was saying that rats are always evil, but Ratatouille proves him wrong. I'm a crow, or a raven, doesn't matter. Is there any fictional work where crows or ravens are good? I don't believe there is.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah,
No! Quote the raven, shut your mouth!
He was the protagonist of that story.
Ravens are generally considered to be the smartest of all of the birds.
Yes, but they're always
That's
evil.
so Raven.
So that means if you're smart, you're evil.
I'm not talking about that raven.
All right. So there's a couple of things here. So at the start of the dawn phase, we would draw up cards. We already did, just to kind of, hey.
Easy peasy.
Wait, did
can-
you draw 5 cards, Wendy?
I do.
Because her wisdom stat starts at 5, Tom.
I am
mine's
the
a 3.
wisest of all rats.
The rest of us, plebes,
And rats are smarter than ravens.
only have 3. Oh, just
Clearly.
ruining everything.
This is a
Sorry.
complete catastrophe.
Hang on.
Talk about darkest doom.
Ravens make a mess.
So we drew up cards. There's equipment, there's spells, and there's traps that we could lay for ourselves, or for each other, or for other creatures. We're going to be going around fighting. We're going to be trying to complete quests, reaching different parts of the map in order to gain fame. And the fame is going to help us get the allegiance of the various citadels and stuff around the map here. But that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and just
That's enough talking.
let's get this party started. In the words of
Somebody.
Raven Simone, who did that song?
That was Zach and Cody. Sweet.
Zach and Cody. Yes, yes.
Who's going?
Brought to you by the Disney Channel.
We might want to stay on this.
We get to Zach and Cody.
That's so Raven. All right, who's going first?
They're very different shows.
Same show.
Turn order is up, shown up here, so I'm going to go first, then Wendy, then Mike, and then
Sus? Okay.
super sus. All right. So on my turn, I'm going to do a free action here, a little free action called I'm going to reveal my quest. So I can declare a quest.
Don't you have to be 4 away?
I do have to be 4 away.
Okay.
And I am.
Oh, what do you know?
So that's the spot right there. So I'm going to show that, hey, I'm trying to move towards this quest. If you declare a quest and complete it, you get a little bit more fame. On your turn, you can move to where a quest is and complete it, and you get 1 fame. No. I'm declaring it.
Yeah.
Watch me now. I can't get there this turn,
That's a shame.
but watch me shortly here after.
All right.
So I've declared my quest. I'm going to get some more fame when I complete it. I would like to. I'm going to spend action points to move. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Hop, skip, and actually I'm going to go 1 space over here, 2nd space over here, and then while I'm in the forest,
Yeah.
I
In the
could.
deep forest, I'm making up this.
If you spend 2 mana, you can discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards.
And that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 2 of my mana points, shown here on my player board, because the mana resets when we get to the second half of each round and at the top of the round. So if you don't spend it, you just lost it.
You lost it.
So in the forest, I'm going to spend the 2 mana to discard 2 of my cards that I don't particularly want to keep.
Hey, really quickly, Chris, do we do anything with this? Does this go anywhere at this point?
During the second half, during the Nightfall
Second
phase.
half. Fantastic.
So I'm just going to go ahead and discard these here, and I'm going to draw up a new equipment and a trap card.
I have a small question, Chris. How far is my range? How do I know how far my range is?
Normally, you have to attack a creature that's in your space. Certain abilities will give you adjacent attack.
So range means adjacent. I have a ranged card in my hand. A ranged spell.
Ranged spell.
Yeah, they're okay. No, I was getting ready to answer Loopy's question. A different question. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. Giuliano or Mario, could you answer that? When it says range, I believe that would mean adjacent.
I'm pretty sure. I'm just so you're going there.
I am, yeah, so I'm going to, yeah.
I was just asking, those were very, very different questions.
Okay.
Unrelated.
Unrelatedly, I'm going to spend my last action point to move over here to the Citadel. If I had fame, I have got 0 daily fame at the moment. If I did, I could take allegiance to this temple. Unfortunately, I have no fame. And I'm out of action points.
To the Citadel.
So that's going to be my turn.
I am up. I'm going to spend an action point to move into this plains space here.
Love everything about
I'm
it.
going to discard 3 random cards.
Oh, it's
All
a
right,
free
Mike.
action. Doesn't cost any
All right,
reaction
Mike.
points.
Pull out 3.
Yoink.
1, 2,
Yoink.
not that one. 3.
Yoink.
Okay.
Now, spending cards,
Not
losing
terrible.
cards might sound terrible, but at the start of each round, you do draw back up to your total hand limit. And so Wendy...
I gained $1. I'm rich. All right.
I'm a happy miser.
For my last 2 action points, I'm going to hop into this mountain and I'm going to claim my quest. Tell me, Chris, what do I get?
Okay, so let's just go ahead and show this. So when you reach that region, she's going to get 1 daily fame. You are the gray player, so bloop,
Yeah.
you're at 1 fame. Also, you get a coin of destiny.
Ooh, another coin.
Yes.
I have so much money.
Wow.
And then the last thing that'll happen is over here on this side, it says, hey, when you complete this quest, one of these that has the symbol, you're going to reveal cards from the quest deck until you hit one that shows an orange book
So
symbol.
very
she doesn't have to do the plus. She doesn't have to roll the die because of the plus symbol on that one.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're correct.
Oh, I
correct.
do have-
So, yeah, well, let's do that. I believe that'll be the order first. All right, sorry, let's just jump back over here to this. So, Wendy has chosen a certain stat and a certain relic that she's going to be aiming for. In fact, I'm just going to pull my player board up.
Fighty
here.
McFight.
So with these cubes, these represent your different stats. So this here is a stat that I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to improve my health. Wendy had chosen to try to increase her,
Her
fighting.
strength?
So whatever stat that you are going to increase, you get to do that when you complete a quest.
So do I need plus or minus on that card?
No, you get that guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
over here on the bottom of your board, there are 3 different relics you can try and get. This is the one here where you unleash Mosh at the bottom of the temple. This is the urn where you can spend it for extra special equipment. And this bottom one is what I'm going for, the lantern to summon the lake ghost. Don't ask questions about it. You'll just see. You'll see.
Evil.
You know where Mosh is at before he gets unleashed?
In the pit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right.
Mosh
So
pit joke.
you are trying to.
Like that?
You are trying
Don't
to.
actually.
You were trying to get which of the red
I
relic,
find no
right?
humor.
The strength.
What kind of animal
What
are you?
was your strength at before?
It was at 3.
It was at 3. So this quest here shows a plus sign. So when you're going to roll the 10-sided die and try to roll higher than 3.
Go.
If you do, you gain the relic for completing your quest.
Go big or go home.
That's a 4.
4.
That's a 4.
That's a 4.
That's big
successful.
enough.
That's bigger than
Okay.
3.
Big enough or go home enough.
So because I succeeded,
You get that
Natasha.
relic,
then I
Romanov.
get the relic.
and then you have to change to a different relic, right?
I will
Yeah, we'll get
take-
there in just 1 second.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So this part here, Wendy's going to reveal until she hits a quest that shows
Which
the
is the
orange
top
symbol
one.
on it.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to put out one of these markers here, this knowledge symbol here, and what space is that going to go in?
It is right between the building and the lake, or the transporter spot.
So now this is an incentive. Any player can go to this spot here to get 2 knowledge, or
Okay.
sorry, 2 daily fame points, plus whatever, one of these options here shown on the back. Get rid of one of your white moths, which happens when you die. Heal 2 damage, or get rid of a dark contamination card that might be clogging up your hand.
Okay. Then do I draw another
What
quest?
made that happen?
Wendy completed a quest that shows this symbol here on the side that says, hey, draw until you
Got it.
draw until that effect happens. So these ones are discarded.
Okay, and then do I draw a new one?
Now you're going to draw a new quest, and what Mike said absolutely holds true.
Secret mix secret.
You get to keep that secret.
Ooh.
Now, Wendy, you have to choose a different stat and a different relic to try to go for. Every time you draw a new quest, you have to change it up.
All right, I'm gonna go for health and what are these things? The little yellow things.
The urn.
Yeah.
The urn.
Earn.
I'm gonna earn that.
Yep. And you get to choose what you're going for based on whether this is higher or lower, so you can kind of get that choice, right, of how likely are you to get that relic, so on and so forth. So, Wendy, you
Oh.
spent all of your action points now, right?
I did.
All right.
Okay, maybe I'll do this because I didn't think about that.
But you
Do
guaranteed.
hand size.
You guaranteed get that stat bonus.
I want my relic.
You want?
I want my relic.
What is a stone of the sigil?
Stone of the Sigil.
You don't know what a stone of the sigil is, Tom? Come on.
Yeah.
I know what this
I
is.
know. I'm just seeing if Chris knows.
That's
Just testing.
This
it.
is a secret. Is it one of these? Is this the Stone of the Sigil? The red relic?
don't know.
I forget offhand. We'll figure that out. Mario or Giuliano, if you could help.
All right, beginning of my turn. For a free action, I'm going to declare a quest, which I believe is this spot right here. Does that look correct?
That does.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right, so I've declared a quest for free. Then I'm going to move 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. But wait,
You went through the mountains.
I did not need to do that. 1, 2, 3. But wait, blood step.
If you hurt yourself, I will. You are checking yourself into the.
Oh, I love it. There we go.
I assume you just get tired from the walking. I don't think you have to actually stab yourself, Mike.
I stabbed myself. Blood stab. As a matter of fact, I stabbed myself in the foot is what I did. So I
That made
took that
walking
extra.
easier.
I took that extra step.
I still say that if you need blood, do not cut yourself.
That's a
Yes,
terrible place to
that
do
is
that. Yeah, I
very
agree with you
inconvenient.
100%. All right, so I have completed this quest, and I had declared it. So I get 3 fame points. Bang, bang, bang.
You're saying that's a triple.
That's
I
fantastic.
think Mike's saying he's famous.
A little bit.
All right. Because Mike's card does not show that green card ability, he will not reveal ones and add the knowledge token, or I keep saying knowledge, but the extra token out.
Right. So now what I've done is I've automatically increased that. Correct.
So before you increase it, you do the die roll.
Before.
Yeah, to
even-
see if you get the relic.
To see if I get the relic. Okay, and this is a plus. Was it a plus?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you want to roll higher
Higher than a 4, right?
or 4 or higher.
4 or higher. Yeah. That's a 10.
That's a 10. Okay.
Oh.
All right, so this becomes a 5. That would have been a 5 anyway.
You always get the stat increase.
But you
now.
have to do it before because you have to know what you're rolling against. And now I get one of these bad boys. Hello. Yoink. And I get a new quest.
Yes.
Yes. So draw a new quest. And
And let me see it.
and based on that, you get to decide which stat and which relic you're going to be going for.
So-
Tim, to answer your question, yeah, Mike was 4 steps away.
Yes, I was 4 steps away. So when what is this telling me that's going to help me choose this, do you think?
If it's higher or lower,
Okay.
you know what stat you're going to be rolling against to maybe try and get the other relic.
Quick question for you. What's a decay token?
I'm going to go there.
When you play equipment out in front of you, you
then
can have
I'm
2
going to
equipment.
go down.
You put
Yeah.
these decay
Okay.
tokens on it, and they're basically like uses, the number of uses you get for that equipment.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm ready.
All right, I'm done. I did not get to use any of
All
my
right,
mana.
first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play this
I take this back, I
Rapier's
assume?
Blade. It cost me a
Yes.
coin,
Yep.
so I will pay the coin.
Oh,
I will
could've
show
put
this
cards
cool
out.
thing.
That was dumb.
So this gives me 2 charges, and I can just take one off to get an extra die in battle.
There you go.
That's
Boop, boop.
fantastic.
That is fantastic. So you're a little jealous of my blade.
I am kind of jealous of your blade.
All right, I'm going to move 2 into the forest, into the woods. Into the woods.
Into the unknown.
I don't know if I want to get rid of these cards, but you know what? I shall do so.
Chris, can you tell
So
me what
I'm
that
discarding
deck
2
is?
cards.
Which deck that is?
For magic. Is this magic?
Yeah, these are the spells.
I will discard and draw 2, right? Yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna quick look at these because I just spent 2 magic to do that. I might play it. Nope.
Do the magic.
Ooh. Oh, I need that. I need that lantern.
Do the magic.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1 more forward.
Over here?
Yeah, and what? That's where I
Onward.
wanted to go all this time. I finished a quest.
Have you found what you're looking for?
I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Okay, so so quest, right? You get a coin and you get a daily fame. Boop, boop, boop. Everyone's more famous than me.
Not hard.
We all knew that.
Did you get a coin when you completed your quest? by the
No,
way?
I didn't get a coin.
You get yourself a
This is
coin.
outrageous.
Destiny.
This is outrageous, and frankly, I
Do I
won't
get to
stand
roll a
for
die?
it.
Give me that 10-sided.
But you can sit for it.
Should have
I
grabbed a
can't.
couple more 10-sided.
Darkest.
So I'm trying to roll higher than a
See, I was
5.
trying to get all excited.
Yes.
Yeah, you blew
All
it.
right. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
So
That's a
this
10.
goes up, and I get the artifact I didn't really want. I meant to put on the other one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Which
kidding.
one?
No. I get
want
that. No,
the-
the other lantern. Not
you
the
want-
yellow one. Yes.
You want the lantern.
I want the yellow one. So I'll
become the
move
lake
to the
ghost.
yellow one, and then I'll move this to cards.
Bink, 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 beating.
Do you
Well,
want
you-
to check this first?
Yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I don't really care. I'm gonna. I'm going
It
to.
changes everything, Tom.
I'm going to there.
Yeah, good luck with that, Tom.
Go into.
Oh yeah. What
Bye.
about the rest of that card? Did that do anything?
No, it was red.
Nope. If it shows the green one, then you do the extra. Place one of these out on the board. Hey, which happens to be right next to Mike.
It does. Of course, it's in a
Ooh,
mountain, though.
convenience.
Blood step. Blood step.
It could happen.
You're
Can
gonna
you
go
blood step
first,
on
isn't he?
mountains?
I don't see why you can't blood step on mountain.
We don't change this for the night phase. So there's the second half of a round.
Just restore
You're
an
still
action
first?
point.
Is it just that you
I'll
walked
still be first,
extra
yeah.
long and your
Yeah.
feet got bloody?
I think I slide on my blood because I'm stabbing my foot. So I'm like sliding along.
You're
in
like the
blood.
Silver Surfer, but blood style.
Right. Red Surfer.
Blood step. Blood
Ah, I would not watch that show.
All right, Tom, you're done. Have you spent all of your action
It's a good
points?
I
lead
did.
into that.
I
so
just didn't
Raven.
move the thing there. Okay.
All right.
They're very
Night phase is
similar.
upon us.
Very, very similar.
Nightfall.
All right, here we go.
Bring on the night.
So Nightfall, let me make sure I do this all in order.
Night.
First thing that happens, everyone's going to restore their mana petals.
fantastic.
All the way up to your max, which is your blue stat on your board there.
Is 6 good?
It's
And
really
you
good.
restore all of your health, correct?
Absolutely not.
You restore all your health.
Absolutely not, Red
Death
Surfer.
to you.
That's a shame. Looks like I'm looking for lakes.
When you increase your health stat, do you get to raise your health?
Oh, wait a minute. Did
No,
I
I
actually go
believe-
into a lake? That is a lake.
Do you
Oh.
spend actions to increase health?
No, I just when you walk. Oh, do you?
No, the immediate effect when you enter a lake.
Yeah, that's
is
fantastic.
healing.
So I got my blood step back. It washed off the blood.
Oh, that's what water
That
sports.
was
Did
grape jelly all
Healing,
along.
purification. No one caught that in the chat. Come on, help me out, people.
Is it a salt lake, so it like purified and cleansed?
Yes, it
Ooh.
tightened up the bottom of my feet, the skin.
Darkness turn.
There we go.
So we're going to take this token, toss it into the bag here. Wendy, would you do the favor of revealing the
Oh boy, here we
darkness cards?
Here we go.
We're gonna
Darkness
put them on
cards.
on
All
them
right.
screens.
So 2 cards come out for the
Bloodthirst.
darkness here. One is the map, which is going to determine where certain things will pop out.
I hate it.
And then over here, with the bloodthirst, we're going to. This is monsters or dark pools. I gotta double check that. And then a citadel is going to get
I
the
think
dark
that one's
filament.
dark pools.
I believe that one is dark pools. Where is it? Yeah. Creatures look a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to generate dark pools. Dark pools are going to be like traps out on the board that we don't want to march into. And
Okay.
so this map here is going to show where the dark pools are going to pop up.
Ooh.
Is that not a space that Wendy's currently in?
It might be. But you know what? Wendy is safe because if they spawn here, it doesn't affect. It only affects her
If she walks into it.
when you walk
Oh,
into
nice.
it.
Well, if you want it, you can still move 2 over and hit it.
I don't have bloody feet that I just dip into pools.
Didn't Tom's quest show a minus, so he had to roll lower?
I don't know, did it?
I don't know.
It did.
You blew it. No, you still get the stat. You just don't get the lantern.
Oh, okay.
But then you did have to change
yeah.
all the
Okay.
stuff. All right, so let's put out the
I
rest
had
of
to change
these.
all that stuff? Oh, I still changed it.
Everything else you did was correct except for the big cheat move.
Do you put out all of them or 3 of them?
You put out 6 dark pools.
6 of them.
Blam! Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
Huh.
Okay, the next thing that's going to happen here is that the citadels are going to get the dark filament
Filament.
tokens. And
Dark
so,
filament.
Is it the closest citadel? Place 1 dark filament token in the citadel closest to the first player.
That was you.
You're in a
are
spot with
you?
a citadel.
Bram, 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 bram. Okay, well that's unfortunate.
Dark
spawns.
filament.
If a citadel ever has If a citadel ever has 3 dark filament tokens, it costs a second action point to move into its space. All right, so we did both of the symbols here, and now the bottom effect here. Every player within 3 zones of a lightless, which are the monsters, suffers a damage and discards a random card. Well, guess
There's
what?
no monsters.
No monsters.
No monsters spawned from this card, so we're safe for another
fantastic.
round. Now, you might be asking, what are these dark pools?
What are these dark pools, Chris?
I'm glad that you asked. Avoid them.
Okay.
No, so they act kind of like traps. If you step into their space, you're going to reveal one of these cards here, and then you're going to have to try to match symbols along the top of it to try to avoid damage. If you get rid of it, you will earn more daily fame. Everything cool that you do in this game is going to earn you fame, because that's what this game is about.
Do I
love
get to
everything
roll
about
this
it.
many dice when I go into dark pools?
Yes, yeah, you roll your wisdom modifier, your
Maybe
wisdom
I will
stat.
be a
your
dark
bottom.
pool surfer.
Dark pool
I
surfer.
like skipping in puddles. If they're a little mucky, that's okay.
All right, so we did that part of it.
All right.
And now we're back to if there were creatures, they would activate.
Uh-huh.
But there's no creatures, so we
Nope.
don't pull anything from the bag.
Uh-huh.
And now we're going to go back to player turns. We reset our player turn
Reset
actions.
our player turn actions.
What about drawing cards?
Action. I
Only draw
wanna
cards during the dawn
live.
phase.
Action.
All right.
So my turn is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to move, unsurprisingly, into this quest area. I'm going to get my 3 daily fame. I'm going to roll. Can you hand me the die, please?
Indeed.
I have to roll higher than 4. That's unfortunate. Blam! I rolled a 1.
You blew it.
Don't get my relic. But I do get to increase my max health to 5. I'll draw a new quest card, and I'm going to change these up here in a second. But then I'm going to move 1 space back into the Citadel. Well, Chris, why would you do such a
Because you
thing?
want to claim, you wanted to do an alliance with the Citadel, Chris.
Mike, I see that you're finally
That was
learning.
that was an action point to do that. So don't think you're doing it for free, buddy, because it ain't happening
I already moved. I already spent my action point.
to move in there, right?
Yeah.
You moved 1.
I moved 1, and then I moved back. Claiming a quest is a free action, sir.
Action points. Claim
Oh,
Citadel
no,
alliance.
that's not what it says there. It says
not what
claim
it says on
Citadel
your little
Alliance.
sheet.
Claim Citadel Alliance. If you start your turn in a Citadel,
Uh-huh.
you have to spend an action point to claim the Alliance. If you move into it, it's an automatic reaction.
This is outrageous.
Woo!
You know what I'm doing with this player aid?
would like to agree with Mike. That was not made clear.
Not in the least.
Also, I believe that you going first is a huge advantage that you gave yourself.
I have an acolyte, so I don't
Sus.
care. My acolyte and I are going to hang out, even if you and I are no longer friends, Tom. All right.
I don't know why you just said no longer, but all right.
Makes me cry. All right, and then I have 1 action point left, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend that last action point to move over here into a lake and heal up to my brand new Oh. I took damage already. So I healed up.
Yay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn.
So I'm going to do this
Alrighty.
quest stuff while Wendy takes her turn.
Fantastic.
Well, I am in a mountain, so I can lay a trap anywhere, correct?
Mountain. Yeah, it takes an action point to place a trap token anywhere,
Okay.
even in a zone occupied by a player or creature. If the text allows it, the trap
let's do
activates
this.
right away.
I don't know where creatures are coming, but I'm going to lay a trap for a creature
Fantastic.
on the Citadel. That sounds
Isn't
good.
the trap face down?
What?
You're showing us the trap. Shouldn't you be like
Oh,
hiding
am
it?
I not supposed to show you the trap?
Yeah, it just goes underneath your...
Sneaky McSneak. Okay, well,
You
anyways.
can slide that up.
And then you put this on
Then I
where you
put
want
the
to put
one
it.
on
Yep.
the here.
I noticed how she said it's a trap for a creature,
It's a trap.
and then Mike walks in and she's like, "I didn't say what kind
Just
of creature.
kidding.
You're dead."
Exactly.
Death to the Mike Delisio.
I hate it.
All right, that was 1 action point. For my next action point, can I hop into the puddle on my space? Is that an option? Am I allowed to be like, the puddle's there. I might as well accidentally trip into it?
Oh, the dark pool?
The dark pool?
Why would you want to do
I
that?
think didn't you say you have to enter a spot
want
with it? I
fame.
would think you'd have to go out and back in. Or,
I think you have to, I think you have to move into it. I don't know if you can...
But you're right. Between 2 of them, you could just be bouncing back and forth between these dark pools.
Could be. They're both in mountains.
Do they
though.
go away when you? Oh.
If you fail, you suffer a bad thing on the back of it, and you get 1 fame point for clearing it still.
Okay,
If
okay.
you succeed against it, you get daily fame points equal to how difficult the trap is. Right now, at the start of the game, the round tracker shows 3 difficulty.
Okay, well, instead, what I'm going to do, so when I leave a mountain, I can run 2 spaces for 1 action, correct?
Yep.
So
But
one,
not into another mountain.
not into another mountain. I'm going to run into this tunnel.
Oh!
What happens when I go
You
into a
told us
tunnel?
tunnels are dangerous.
Oh, they're terrible.
Oh, they're dangerous.
Entry to the Black
I'm gonna do it
Lodge.
anyway.
So you're gonna-
It costs 1 to get in there, yeah. And then
you're-
you can spend 1 to.
So you're going to warp to another tunnel space out on the
boy.
board.
I want to warp up next to Mike.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Where
never make
is it?
mistakes.
Zoom. Okay, so
What was that? Best
wow.
decision of my life.
Oh, I'll pay you later. Bam! So, because you went through a tunnel, this effect is going to happen here. You have to roll against the stat that you're trying to modify, and you want to roll higher to avoid this effect here. So let's get you that 10-sided die.
I have to roll higher?
That says she finds gold. That's not a negative thing.
She only can take 1 of them though, because she can only hold 5. She's already got 4.
Mike, we've been duped.
We've been duped big
10.
time.
Failed.
Okay, so you did not find gold. However, the moon tracker is going to move 2 spaces, or the darkest doom track. So it moves 2 spaces up there. And let me,
One of these filaments comes out.
yeah, the filament is going to come out onto the citadel closest to the active player.
Ha ha ha, up here.
Okay, I don't like
Does
that.
it cost extra to go into that now, or does it take 2 to cost extra?
It takes 3.
Oh, okay.
It takes 3, baby.
Wendy's doing a real jerky thing to me right now. Is absolutely what she's
I'm
doing
just
because
being terrible,
she's
it's
taking
great.
the spot that I was going to go
And
to
guess
on my
what?
turn.
I still have another action
I'm
point.
aware you do. But
Oh,
don't you worry. I also I have something here for you. Don't you worry about that.
Now, to do our player ability, is that cost an action?
No, it should just be a free
It
thing.
just happens? Okay.
Chris, I'd like to ask a question.
Yo.
No questions allowed.
You took this thing.
Oh,
By
I did
going
not.
there.
I did not take it.
You did the wrong thing. You put this there, right? Instead.
This is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I took an alliance, or I have an alliance with the Citadel. So I
You
put
get
this
that
out.
if you're up to 7.
Yeah, exactly.
No
Okay.
acolytes for you.
Thanks for fixing that.
All right, this says if I have at least 1 card left in my hand, which I do, I can discard it and gain 2 fame. Give me that fame. Oh, did I get...
Orange.
I don't get
or
fame for going through
purple.
tunnels, right?
No, you don't.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I discard that.
Okay. This is a.
That was not an action. My final
Oh, but that's
action.
a mountain. You know that, right? Oh.
I'm not going there.
Oh, you're not going to that spot?
No.
Why wouldn't you go
Are
there?
you gonna fight, Mike? Fight!
I have other
fight,
priorities.
Fight!
Oh.
Watch me.
That was not expected.
No, there's something she's
Okay,
doing.
and then
Oh,
I'm gonna activate it. I can spend 1 coin. No, wait, sorry.
What are you in?
What does it let me do?
You're
I
in a
can use
plane.
1 of 3 abilities from the Citadel. What does the Citadel thing do? Ooh, is this a Citadel
No, that's the
one?
Blood Temple. Citadel
This is the
one
Citadel
that has
one.
the...
So she can do one
There's
of
gotta
those,
be
even
something
those
cool.
that she's got those on there?
Correct. Yeah. So if you spend the coin in the plane, you can do that, or you could do it while at a Citadel.
So I could finish this. So if
Finish
I can,
this.
Seems like a good way to get money.
I can spend a coin.
Okay.
Man,
To
is Wendy's
take
turn really long? I'm
the
just asking.
Carriage
No, it
action.
definitely is.
If I were Roy, I'd be like min max. Taking
Unoccupied
the
plane
carriage
zone within
action.
2 zones.
I'm gonna move on 2 places. I'm gonna go here and finish my quest. Haha.
All right.
So I have to roll lower.
It says your next action is 1 extra point.
Yeah. Does that mean next time
But quests are free. That's if you do a zone action. If you were to
okay.
do something in that plane.
Okay.
I have some questions. How does Wendy have 3 fame? I missed where the other 2 fame
She
came
used her
from.
special
used my
ability.
magic
So she
trick.
completed 1 quest to get 1. She did her magic trick, her special player power, to get the other 2.
Rats are inherently more famous than other people,
Got it. Okay.
especially ravens. All right, I rolled lower, so I succeed, and I get an urn.
An
Is that what you
urn.
call this?
Yes.
It goes in his hand because he's already holding one. On my picture.
And then you get to bump up the stat now.
Ooh, I get to hold 6 cards now,
Man.
Good grief.
and I'm going to increase my Fighty McFight again.
Get your new one here.
Got a
so
new
that you
quest, and it's Mike's turn.
You can do move to a different relic there, right?
can- Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So,
'Kay.
this
Oh,
is
and
good
you-
stuff, right?
You did a quest, a
just
secret
like-
quest, so you get 1 fame point and a coin of
All
destiny.
right, but I want to just have a conversation here. I mean,
I'm definitely going there.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear about how combat works between players.
Oh,
It's fine. I'm going to be getting
you,
that.
you
Citadel,
roll
so-
your top thing here, your melee
sure.
strength stat.
If you go in at Citadel, we will fight.
Then we'll fight.
We'll
Because
fight.
I'm definitely going there and claiming allegiance to it because I have more fame than you.
I know you do.
You're nowhere near me. You have no chance.
I am struggling
dead.
with what to do actually.
All right.
As in,
So
Mike
this
is
is
going to take
good,
that
right?
Citadel, and he has more fame than me.
I think you should
Yes.
walk up to him and slap him in the face.
That's
I'm
fine.
going to, but
This
I
is
don't know
good,
if
yes.
that's optimal.
That is very good,
Okay.
Mike.
All right.
Yes,
So
thank
I'm
you
going
for
to
asking.
spend. I'm going to spend 2 to go in there. Right. Okay.
Okay.
And this does what now?
You get 2 daily fame, bloop bloop,
Okay. That's
and you
fantastic.
get 1 of your choices of the stuff on the back.
Which is
Lose a bad card, gain
don't
2
ha-
health, or lose him off.
okay. So I'll just gain the health. I can't go above my top, which is 5, but that's fine.
Correct, yeah?
And so this just goes away.
Yes, that's gone from the game now.
You're a
All
very
right.
healthy chap.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Then I'm going to spend my last movement point to go to that Citadel spot.
Okay?
Then I'm going to do Blood Step. Oh no, I don't
Does
have to
he
because it's
auto-
free, right?
It's free to claim
Claiming
allegiance to
that
the
bad
Citadel.
boy right there. Bada bing.
Okay, and you are at 5 daily fame, Mike, which is so close. So close to getting an acolyte.
Mike is so famous.
And that's the purple one.
So you're
right?
not doing blood step then?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do a blood step. I mean,
You can fight Tom.
I could fight him, but what would be the benefit of me starting the
Okay,
fight?
actually, what is the benefit of fighting another player?
If you defeat a player, you get 3 daily fame. If they are defeated, they lose 3 daily fame. You only do 1 roll against each other. If you don't completely kill the other person, then you force the other person to move a step
Can I
out.
ask you a quick question? Does 6 or more give you an acolyte?
Correct.
Do you mind if I retro something a little bit? Because I'm just kind of learning this thing.
Sure.
It seems like, because I have this card, this
you
heraldic
didn't ask
shield.
me if I mind it.
I don't care what you think. I'm saying if I spend 2 coins, I have this. That gives me 2 charges. And if I remove, oh no, that's only per battle. That's right, I did it anyway. But it
Okay.
didn't help me. I
Put 2
thought it was
charges
gonna.
on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna help me get a fame point for that, but no, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, I don't think I need to do another action. I could do one of these. Is that right or no?
Because you're at a Citadel, yeah, you can always choose to do a Citadel action as a free action on your turn.
As free.
Yep.
Ooh.
And just for the reference of the folks at home, So you could draw 2 cards from the encounter deck, which do go to your hand limit, but they are other special abilities that you can use, usually action points to get. You can discard a relic, which is expensive, but you can get money, you can clear things out, or you can do the carriage action to move 2 spaces to an unoccupied plane.
The cards from that deck count towards your hand limit?
They do.
And then I would discard one of these? Because I'd be drawing 2.
Oh, you draw 2 and keep 1.
Oh, okay. Plus 1 for each allied, so I actually would be drawing 3.
Correct, that's right. Yeah.
So that's free, right? I might as well do that. Then what's the reason not to do it? That would be stupid not to. All right, so I'll do that, and then but Tom can go because none of these are going to affect what he does.
Correct.
Right?
You just keep one of them and discard the other 2.
All right.
Okay, I'm moving into Mike and we're fighting because I don't. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'll announce where I'm going, which is like
Mike
all the
has
way across
5
the
health,
board somewhere.
just so you know.
If you can give me a better option,
Fight him.
this is going next to that tunnel by Wendy in the green in the forest there.
The
Can I
forest
fulfill
here?
other people's
Yeah, I
quests?
can't get to that spot. Well, I guess I could warp through the tunnel.
Yeah, go through the tunnels of
You could go through the tunnel.
darkness.
I mean, it looks like it's opposite side of the map, but really it's 1, 2 steps away, so to speak.
Yeah, but I want to fight. I want to fight. Move me in.
Fight!
All right. Now, do I do this at all? No, fighting's first, right?
Go ahead and put those at the discard there, if you would.
You know what this makes me think
Tom,
of? This makes me think of the Lion King.
Yeah.
Like-
It's a
circle of life.
I am just going to point that you have
It's the
2
wheel
strength
of
for your fighting.
fortune.
Unless you have some wizardy way to change that around. Your
Well, I
melee
have
only
a sword, so I have 3.
Okay.
So how does this work? How does fighting work?
You would have to kill Mike. Unfortunately, Mike has 5 health. If you
No. You said I don't have to kill him. I can just do more damage and he gets kicked out,
and you
right?
push him out to an empty space.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I push him in that trap?
No, it has to be an empty space.
Oh, that's not empty. Well, whatever. He probably wants to move anyway. I'll push him in the mountains. No, but then he gets to run out 2 spaces.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it because I want to see how combat works.
Okay.
Also, I get to hit Micah. You know, it's a win-win for everyone.
We'll see.
Okay. So, Tom, you're going to spend one of these. You normally have 2 combat melee
Sure, but how does
strength.
this work with magic spells? When are they declared?
Magic spells are declared. Let's see. The specific order of that is.
Mike, do you even have any magic spells? Does it matter?
I do not have magic.
Okay, so that doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. I've got
But we have these. I might not activate that. I don't know what his even does.
Mine is removing a decay token per battle. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Highest.
I'm in a battle, so if I remove one of these, I gain 1. Here, can you show that? Because this might come into play because we're battling.
Remove a decay token, one of the use tokens. Gain a daily fame for every.
No, and every. That's just on its own. I would get it.
Gain a daily fame, and every day burst symbol counts also as a shield.
as a block.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna fight because why not?
You're
Because
gonna
why
get
not? Okay.
destroyed.
So it's whoever has the highest witchcraft or the wisdom ability, the bottom one. I guess it's technically called witchcraft. Whoever has the higher one gets to spend
Oh,
cards.
that's
first.
witchcraft?
But we're tied on that. We both have 3, right?
We do.
Yes. So
Well,
then-
anyway, so you're spending yours. I'm assuming you're spending it, Mike. Or you already did? Did you have 3 on that?
No, I had 2 on there.
So are you spending it? I spent mine again.
Yeah, I think I will. So can you bump me up a daily?
I'm going to
fame?
play this Occult Knowledge, which shows the cost of this is decay. So I'm going to take one of these in my hand.
Yep. Yeah. One of the. One of the Crimson Decay cards.
Got it. And then it gives me an extra 2 dice. So I'm actually rolling 5 to Mike's 3.
Do I roll these?
Yeah. You. Yeah. They're the same
They're the
dice.
same? Okay. Do we roll them simultaneously?
You do.
Please.
So what do we got here?
That's a lot of blocks.
Shield.
1,
and
2, and that's also a block because that's
That one's
what
a
this...
knight symbol, not a
Oh,
day
not a
symbol.
knight. Okay, so 2 blocks.
2 blocks, and the knight is a success, correct? It's a hit?
Oh, that's right.
Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Because
nighttime?
it is the night phase. So this is Mike's roll. This is the night symbol. This is the day symbol. Right. So
Okay.
night counts as 1 hit and 2 blocks.
So sun's a straight miss because it's not day.
Yes.
What is that symbol?
This is the nighttime symbol. So you have 1 hit and 2 shields as
What
well.
does that do?
This is the moon symbol. So we're going to be moving the darkest doom on the moon track again, and that one is going to be the.
So we haven't done. No one did any damage to each other at all.
Nope.
all citadels and blood temples adjacent to a dark pool
Oh, boy.
receive 1 dark filament.
That's there.
Well, that's on you, Mike.
That's
No,
filling up.
that's on you. Thank you very much. That's on
and
you.
that's it,
100%.
So nothing happens. He doesn't get kicked out. Can I take a citadel action? then?
Because you are the
Everything's
attacker, you do
blocked.
bump him. You do
All right,
boop him up.
Oh, he does bump me? Mm-hmm. Even though
Yeah.
he didn't win?
Yeah,
It's a tie.
yeah. If he wins, that's by murdering you, like straight up, cold-blooded.
So all you have to do is start a battle and you're guaranteed to push somebody out of there.
You get to push him out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless they win.
Push him up to that forest.
Like, you could have beat him.
Zoop. Like that way.
Okay, so that was my first action, was to move
Fine
in
with
there,
me, okay.
and the fight happened. But I can keep going through the list, right, of activations. I did the battle. There's no dark pool. There's no traps. The zone action is what I can do now. Now, do I put one of my things on the one, even though I'm not taking it from Mike?
No, you only would put it out onto here if you.
Go above the
If you
person?
if you match or
Got it.
exceed them.
All right, so, but I can activate this to lose. Well, I'm last place anyway, so what does I care? I'll go down 1 to draw a quest card. I'm in a,
Can we
is that a
remove the
citadel?
dice from the...
Sorry.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
a
good
citadel?
Lose. Oh, okay.
Well, how did Mike get 3 quest cards? Oh, because he did this.
Yeah.
No, these
they
are the-
weren't quest
the
cards anyway.
encounter
They're
cards.
encounter cards.
So, okay, you're going to do this part here, the Citadel. Activate by losing. What are you, purple? So you're going to lose your only daily fame point. Good job. And you want to draw a new quest.
Is it an additional quest?
You're only allowed to have 1 quest at a time. So I believe that you're going to lose this quest that you declared, and you'll draw a new one.
Are you sure I don't get to draw and to say if I want to keep it?
It says discard then draw, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It just says lose a point to draw a quest card.
Yeah, we'll do that then. I believe. So if you want to keep that one,
Well, I'm going to keep that and get rid of that declared one.
okay.
I do declare.
There you go. You get your declaration token back.
So that's my second action. I only have 1. No, that wasn't my second action at all. I haven't gone at all.
I don't know what you've done. You moved in there.
Yeah.
I
you
moved in
moved.
there. That was it. So I'm just doing all that stuff. All right, then I'm going to move into the mountain. That's my last 2 actions.
Okay. This one right here.
No, the one that's closer to
closer
me.
to you.
All right. I'm going home.
All right, so we're done now with the nighttime phase, and so what'll happen is there's going to be a bonus. Mike, congratulations, you have the most daily fame. So you get to draw these 2 cards here, and you get to choose out of the 2 of them which bonus you're going to get.
Am I a guardian?
Yes, oh yeah, we're all guardians. So every guardian
Wow.
is going to get some sort of, like some of them will benefit multiple people.
Oh.
Last action, fight Mike again.
Make it happen.
No, thank you.
Oh boy, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Well, but that gives you guys stuff.
Oh,
We
how
like
terrible.
stuff.
Nice.
How do you get rid of
Stuff is
these
fine.
again?
How many
I know
do
that
I
there's
have?
one of them
6,
here, but
right?
what's another way to get rid of one?
If you get these tokens that come out onto the board.
Okay, but isn't there a spot on the board where I can take an action to take one of these actions?
Yes, that is the planes, the second one.
And you have to-
activate with a coin and at least 3 fame.
Oh, and you have to have at least 3 fame? Got
Yes. All right, just
I
pick
have
one, Mike.
5.
Oh, you know
or
what,
I
though?
have
That
6,
doesn't do
right?
Yeah.
that
And
doesn't
someone
do the
has 4.
acolytes.
All
That
right.
does this one.
I guess I'll do the. Let me show them both. I'm probably gonna pick that black one.
Yeah, but one of them is get rid of one of
Oh,
those.
is one?
Isn't it?
Okay, this one here. So guardians with at least 5 daily fame get a coin of destiny.
So I would get a coin of destiny. I'm the only one that would get a coin of destiny there,
Now every guardian with at least 6 daily
which
fame
is me.
No, I
Can-
don't think so, Tom.
can remove a white moth
Which
if
I
you would
don't
die,
have.
yeah, or one of these one of those cards that Tom was
Which I
talking
also
about.
don't have. Yeah.
And then if you had at least 7, you
I
could
would've
also
got
gain
next
additional
one.
coins.
So the reason I picked that one is that this other one would have given me a fame point at the beginning, but it also would have given everybody a coin, and it would have given somebody else an ability to get rid of although I don't know if that would have really benefited anybody else. So.
All right, so you're taking the one, you
I
get
get
the
the
coin
coin.
of destiny, sir.
That's it. All right. All right.
Yeah, Tom, it lets you do these ones, not this one. This is the one that lets you get rid of cards. So you need to either die and get a moth or get an acolyte.
No, the moths are only for the bottom one,
Oh, just kidding.
which is to get rid of the
You
dark.
need to get an acolyte.
You
Get
do?
an acolyte. All right.
Okay, but quick question on that. So I'm a little confused on the. Let's talk this through because this does matter a lot.
Sure.
'Cause I only have a hand limit of 3, and I took one of these. I was going to do it anyway, but I want to get rid of this card.
You do, yeah.
So how do I do that? I know that you said that but those aren't on
Yeah.
the board. So forget that.
Sure.
How do I make it happen?
You got to get a bunch of fame, basically, right? Because Mike had an option between these daily
Right.
fame rewards.
Sure, but
Where
what
he
if
can
someone
do
has
that.
more fame than you? You can't take the thing from them anyway. So then how do you get rid of it?
Well, basically, you just have to.
Go to a different city.
Like, for example,
to go
you're
to the
here and Mike's there. So I'd have to run all the way across the board. What if I can't do that? There's no other way to get rid of one?
I mean, there's going to be just little game effects here and there, but yeah, there's nothing. There's not a guaranteed. Hey, just do this one thing and wipe it.
Can you spend those to change die faces?
No.
Can't do that either. Okay.
Tom, if you
I'll
want to
show-
dip in the evil, you got to be okay
I'll show
with
one of
the
these
evil.
No. I get the evil thing. I mean, I took the card because I want to see how it worked anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe Game Start Studio can help me out here. Like, I literally would like to get rid of it. What should I do to get rid of it? You can say get fame and do stuff, but that's
Yeah.
requires a considerable amount of work, and it's not a guaranteed. So there's no guaranteed way to get this. There's no take a point of damage to get rid of one. There's no.
Correct. Yeah, it's nothing that straightforward.
Got it.
So the next thing we're going to do is turn order here. So according to the new turn order based on daily fame, Mike is going to be going first, and Tom will be very, very, very last. And so now we're going to reset the daily fame.
It's a new day. By the way, folks, we will be ending at noon in case we don't finish, which is looking quite likely since that was one turn.
Right.
Correct.
All right. So that is.
That token already went in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it happens at night.
Yep. So we're going to start the new day phase by doing all the trapping. So you can draw cards up to your hand limit.
Ooh, can I have 2 of
Oh, I
each
need
type
to.
of card?
Oh yeah, no, I have 3.
You want 2 of each. Once
2
again.
of each.
You want the smorgasbord of traps, spells,
Variety is my favorite flavor.
and equipment. Now, what I could do here if I wanted, remember that you can also lose a daily fame if you want to ditch your hand of cards so that you can draw back up, and or you can. I'm going to lose 1 daily fame in order to ditch my quest and draw a new one because I think I could get a more favorable quest.
I'm out of forest space.
All right.
Okay. So we start back at the beginning, yes?
Yeah, so we're back up at the top here. And so we've done the card phase. Once we're all done with that, Mike, you start with actions.
All right.
Why
so
are you one fame?
I chose to lose a fame to ditch my quest and draw a replacement one.
Oh, okay, sorry. I know you said that. I just missed it. All right, I was
All right.
caught up in my manipulating misfortune card. I can tell you the names of my cards because I know you don't have them memorized.
Yeah, I have no idea what they would do. Hey, how about some undermining the darkness?
I also have Arcane Rage.
Ooh.
All right, I'm going to first, for free, declare a quest.
Silver bow.
Because that's more than 4 away from me,
Declare.
right?
Yep.
So I declared a quest. Then I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a.
Game Start Studio, really quick question. Mike moved through the Citadel space.
Actually, I'm going to do
that
something.
he was
different.
already
I'm gonna
alive
I'm going to
to.
try something. Yeah. So I was here. Okay. What were you going to ask? Because I have another question.
If you had more daily fame than yourself previously, can you bump that daily fame? That was going to be my question. Let
okay.
me know.
All right.
But okay.
Well, you don't. So
So I'm going to do
Yeah,
something
not in
that
this moment.
that makes more sense to me. I'm going to, because I was going to wait to the end, then decide if I wanted to do a blood thing, which I don't. So what I'm going to do is spend 1 point to move in here, right? Then I do my blood step to get that point back. I can do
Correct.
that once. Then I go 1 because I'm going to be going through a thing.
You can be going through a lake?
Yep.
is there a reason you're not taking one of the cool actions in that Citadel?
Yes, because I've declared a quest, and I'm moving towards my quest.
One of the things you can do in the Citadel is you can move to a plains zone within 2 zones of your location.
Yeah, but there was none that got me.
Gotcha.
You
Yeah,
see,
they're all
I thought about it, but
mountains
yeah,
and
they were.
forest.
If
Okay.
this was, yeah, I'm still going to be 1 away. I'm not going to be able to do exactly what I want to do. but I will get closer, and I will probably just use my last point, because in the lake, I could spend it, but I'm already at my full health, so I'll do this. I'll go here, and I think...
Now, Mike, if you are in a rush, you are in a plane zone.
Yes.
One of the plane's actions is you
Yes.
could spend... Oh, you don't have the 3 daily fame. Never mind. Sorry.
That's outrageous.
He's not famous.
You're not famous enough. You
No,
couldn't
no.
yet.
Because what would that have let me do?
If you did, you could spend a coin to move the extra space. You could activate one of the Citadel actions, but you have to have the fame to do it. The Citadel just doesn't let any old Joe Schmo
Right.
take a ride in their carriage. Let's make that clear.
That
We're not
is
going clockwise anymore. I
correct.
keep
Correct.
thinking I'm going next, but I'm not.
Nope.
All right, I'm done, I guess.
Okay. Wendy is up.
So did you not claim your...
No, because I'm one away.
So you are one away.
I believe I am, right?
Yeah, that's one space out.
Okay, how far away can you set traps?
Any space
Wendy
that's
is
not
just going
occupied.
after me. Only me.
What
That
did you
seems
say?
reasonable. You're
Any space
winning
that's
by
not
a mile.
occupied.
How am I winning by a mile?
Well, you took this.
Who cares?
You went first. You got a
Is this
bonus.
considered occupied
please.
because it has a quest token on it?
No, there's no character on
Okay,
it.
you can't
Okay.
even. You can't even
How
do that.
am I winning
you
by
can't
a
even do that
mile?
with a
You're
straight
out of your
face.
mind.
You cannot do that with a straight
Tom
face.
attacks me. Wendy attacks me. This is outrageous.
I haven't even attacked you
Oh,
yet.
you're attacking me.
Calm
Yes.
yourself.
That is a straight up misdirection move by the person in the lead.
Outrageous
Woo.
slander is all I'm going to
I
say.
am going
slander.
to declare my quest of awesomeness right here. In that plain spot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to place this trap.
It's a trap.
Place it on Mike's quest spot.
Woo! Where's my
You're a
oh,
jerk.
trap? Right here.
Yeah.
Traps be happening.
And so I have to. I
that
will
take an
have
action?
to. I will
I'll
have to
see
defeat that
traps.
trap to
Yeah,
even
we'll
have
flip
a
one of
chance.
these cards. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
placing a trap is an action.
Bright
Yes?
fields of blood.
No, that's a free action. You
Ooh,
played a
that was
card.
free? That's awesome.
Mike's house was
All right.
destroyed by a flood.
I'm gonna
and I think
spend
to
one
myself,
to move. Can you move me to the forest area?
What a
You've made yourself a
wonderful
target. I just want you to be
world.
aware of that.
That one right there.
That didn't work against you when I told you not
And
to go in the
then
Citadel.
I'm gonna move one more to the plains.
Well, you were stupid to go to the Citadel. I can't help you.
I'm going to, let's see, do I care about that? Do I care about that? Do I care about that? Okay, so I can just play a card at any time?
Like some of
That's
them
a free
have
action,
costs,
yeah.
right?
Okay, so I'm
You
gonna
just- as long as
play,
you got to pay the
What'd you
cost.
say?
I'm gonna play this one right here.
Someone got what?
Huh? She's just asking
No,
about
it
It
costs
costs-
2 mana.
2 mana. Everyone adjacent to a dark pool suffers 1 damage. Chris is adjacent and Tom is adjacent.
Okay, I'm kind of with you now, Mike. She is a jerk.
All she's doing is
I didn't
Okay,
believe.
so
I
you
didn't
can
believe
discard
you
that.
earlier, but
Okay. And I'm gonna discard 3 random cards. Will you pick which card I get to keep?
oh, when you discard 3 random cards, can it be one of these?
No.
No,
gonna
those
take the
ones can
gold.
only be discarded by
the
very
things?
specific effects to get rid.
I'm gonna
get
keep
rid of.
trying.
And for my final action, I'm gonna come here.
All right, come on, guys, you
And
made the
claim-
game. Give me a good way to get rid of this card.
That
Help me out.
awesomeness. Okay, so I claim
You help
this.
Mike out.
I have 0 fame, so I get nothing for
You
going
can't
there.
claim it.
I can't claim it.
You have to have some fame for the Citadel to be
Ooh,
like, ooh,
ooh,
come on in, come on
wait,
in.
wait. Before I do that,
Ooh, wait.
I'll use my magic trick, discard my last card for 2 fame, then I'll hop here.
Wait, how did you discard a card for 2 fame?
That's
That's
your
my
special
special
ability.
ability.
Her magic trick.
That's a pretty good ability.
It is. Now I have no cards. And
Oh, you know
there's,
what?
You know, a whole bunch
Since
left,
we have
but-
these special abilities, I'm gonna spend my 2 when Wendy just shot me. I can spend 2 magic to not take that
And not
damage.
take a
to
damage.
not
Got
get
it.
hurt, huh?
Well, I'm not using magic for anything else.
You
I'm
just
like,
sidestep to
blah,
the
blah, blah,
pain.
blah.
All right, I think that's it. That was my last action. Success.
Okay, so start of my turn then.
Unless these are free.
Those are free actions, yeah, if
When I'm
you're
in
in a
there?
Citadel, yeah.
Okay, so I can do one of those. I will look at this. 1 second. I'll take 2 encounter cards and keep 1. That sounds good.
2 plus 1 for every
So you'll get
Citadel that you are allied to, so you get 3, you get to keep those.
3, pick 1.
Keep one, yeah.
Okay.
So check out what I'm going to do. Remember how I drew that? Remember I lost that daily fame to draw a new quest card? I complete a quest. Boop. Boop. It's literally the spot that I'm in, which makes me very, very happy. I am then going to roll higher than 5 to try to get a relic.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. I will take that urn. I earned it.
There you go.
All right.
This is nonsense.
I get to upgrade that stat. I got the urn. And now I get to reveal cards from the quest deck until I get one that shows the orange symbol. Hey, look at that. So this one here, we're going to take one of these bookie book markers and put it on the matching space of the board right next to the tunnels there.
Ooh. Tom, you can come here to get rid of your card. I'd like to point out again that you can come here to get rid of your card.
It's tempting. I'll take all my actions to get there.
Okay, next up, I would like to... Okay, I got to rearrange this thing here. I upped that. So I'll do that, and I'll do that. So I've got a new quest. I sure would like to do it.
Got a new quest. Sure would like to do it.
I want a new duck.
Now, when I go in here and set this trap that Wendy obviously put there for me, if I fail the trap, I don't get to complete my quest.
If you fail the trap, you suffer whatever the bad thing is on her card. If you pass it, you've deactivated the trap.
But I might
roguish
suffer
cunning.
something bad, but I'm still going to be able to do my quest.
Yeah. You do you resolve the trap, but you still resolve everything else
I
about
don't
it.
particularly care about whatever little thing she's got there.
Oh, you don't particularly care,
I don't
do you?
care. I pay no attention to your little traps. They're insignificant.
Oh,
Wow.
they will be significant. Maybe. I don't even know what it says.
All right, so I'm going to declare this quest right over here. Beep. And
Is that 4 away?
that is 4 away.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
that is
and
4,
the
yeah.
4th.
Ooh.
I think I'm just going to be kind of moving that direction. What can I do in the plains? I
Another
don't have
trap
enough
card.
fame. See, I'm going to move the 3 steps. 1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute. So the quest was an automatic thing.
Yeah, that is a free action to declare the quest.
Got
Are
it.
you going to activate any of those areas?
Nah. Oh, wait, sorry. That's 1, 2, because that's a mountain.
Ooh.
But you get to move 2 out of it.
And then I'm going to move 2 out of it. Bloop, bloop. It would cost an extra, So yeah, we're good there. Okay.
Now, you paid your money to play your traps, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just making sure, because I'm looking at my trap and it cost money to play it,
What?
even though you put it face down.
Did I? Yeah. It was a cheap trap.
All right.
All right.
Cheap
I
trick.
paid
My
it,
turn?
and then I got
Yes,
it
sir.
right back for
I'll pay one to
other stuff.
come here.
Discarding
And
cards.
hey, it's where my quest is. So, first of all,
Unsurprising. So you're going to roll the die.
I want my fame.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live forever.
And he needs to roll what, higher or lower?
Higher than a 3.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
It is higher, right? I don't want to
Yes.
get caught in that.
Yeah.
trap.
Yeah, because we've been playing it as a 10.
No. I meant the quest
Oh.
was higher.
Yes, higher.
Wherever I
Yes,
put
it does say higher.
Higher. So
Plus-
this goes up by 1, and I get a lantern.
Oh,
To light your way in the dark.
I wanted the lantern.
I'll change it to the crystal. I'll change it to the
How
lantern,
many
actually.
lanterns do you have, Tom?
And I'm going to change this back to magic.
You can't,
Oh, not
you
this
can't choose
lantern.
the same thing again. Oh, I see
Do you
what
want the
you're doing.
urn?
He wants the urn, I guess.
I got the other light.
The
Oh, that's
urn?
not a lantern?
That's an urn.
The yellow thing? Yeah, that's the urn.
You got to earn that.
This really looks like a yellow lantern hanging from the ceiling. I
really does.
I thought that's what it was.
Well, but that one clearly is a lantern.
I know. Well, I thought they were both lanterns. I
It's
thought
a
there were different types of
glowing
lanterns.
urn.
All
I
right.
had the same thought.
You got a new quest.
Especially this picture. Makes it really look like a light.
Mike, I
Okay, that was only my first action.
that's correct.
So I'm going to play a card now, which costs an urn, which I have.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
This is Arcane Rage.
I love it.
Even though it's not very rageful, it says
Sounds epic.
increase one target stat by 1, except the one you're currently upgrading. So my cards goes up again.
Oh, that's
Wow, that's
nice.
so bad. Really?
That's
Yes.
intense.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
That's worth a relic.
And okay, so now I have 2 actions left. I'm going to declare where my quest is because I don't care if y'all know where it is. And it is over. It's by Mike next to that tunnel.
In the forest?
No,
Mike?
it's closer to Mike's starting thing. Up 1. Oh, up, up,
The forest.
up, up. There we go.
Okay. Oh, not adjacent
Not
to Mike.
by
Got it.
Mike.
That's pretty close to Mike. I said
Sure.
I said it's by the tunnel, close to Mike. That's the closest space I feel like I was.
God, I misunderstood. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Anyway, I still have 2 actions. I guess I'll just trudge over there.
Go into
Are
that
you gonna
dark
trudge
pool.
to a dark pool? Sounds like a very trudging kind of.
Oh yeah, let's
location.
talk about dark pools because I haven't done this yet. I don't have any cards though. I don't think that's very useful to go in a dark pool, right? You need a lot of cards.
To
Or
do what? The
You've
dark
got
pool?
good dice rolls.
So how does the dark pool work?
Dark pool, you roll your wisdom stat, or this bottom one here.
You know what? I've been doing this all game. Let's move one into dark pool.
All right, you
Dark
do this
pool.
one adjacent right here?
Yeah, why not? Well, what other one am I gonna?
All right, Tom.
So what do I do?
You're gonna flip over this card right here. Go ahead and put on the green screen.
Love everything.
All right.
Currently, traps are at level 3, as indicated up here. So you have to roll the first 3 symbols.
And I can spend this card as one of those symbols if I need to.
Yeah, exactly. You have a current stat of 5
Ah.
wisdom. So go ahead and roll against these
So
3
an
symbols
eclipse, a
here.
darkness, and a
So I needed
whirlleaf.
that.
You got the moon.
I needed that.
You got it.
I didn't get that third one. Happily, that's the one card I have. Yes!
Lucky.
All right, so you change one of the dice to that night thing. So you completed it. You did roll how many moons? 2. So we're gonna.
No. I don't want to roll moons.
So Mike, go ahead and move that Darkest Doom tracker 2 steps. You're gonna suffer 2 damage.
Oh!
Whew. All right. Well, I'll just spend 2 magic to only suffer 1.
Okay. All right.
I ain't spend magic on anything else.
So you did complete this though. So
This gets rid of this card. I can keep trying.
That's your card forever.
That's
all right.
correct.
So this one's discarded. Tom,
Do I get fame for doing that at least?
you get 3 fame because that's the level of the difficulty of the trap.
Wait.
You're purple.
I already had 1 fame for doing the quest.
Got it. And I had.
No, you're right. You did -1, then +1. I
Yeah,
moved
so
the
I'm at
wrong
0.
token.
Got it. Okay.
Is that
All
what?
right.
Is that what it is? Just fame to take out one of those?
Yeah, you take one of these out. You got the
fame.
fame. If you had failed it, you would have spawned monsters upon the board.
Oof.
So
I'm
or
cool with that.
activated a monster. Yeah. So good job, Tom.
But what I'm saying, there's like no other reward.
Fame is the reward.
Fame is
Fame
good.
is the reward.
I'm not in this for fame. I'm in this for the people. I mean, to subjugate the people and skin them. But
You want to be?
so I got a 3rd action. What spot am I in? A forest?
You are in a forest.
Forest. I can discard 2 cards in my hand and draw 2 cards. Oh, good question. Can I just draw 2 cards? I don't have 2 cards to discard.
May discard 2 cards from the hand and draw 2. That's a good question. Yeah, do you draw?
I'm assuming it
many
says
you
I
have?
may discard 2 and draw 2. I have 0 cards. Well, I mean, I have this card.
Yeah, that awful card that you can't get rid of. So
You should name it. It should be like a pet team.
Well, I'm going to assume from reading the rules I can pay 2 to just draw 2 cards.
sure,
you could
sounds
name
good to me.
it-
I think it's an
Sparky
interesting
Darky.
interpretation, but sure. We'll find out here in a moment that you're incorrect, but that's okay.
Ooh.
I'm betting you need to discard the game, but that's all right.
Fame. All right. So we're good, Tom. You're sitting pretty at 4 fame. Nicely done.
Oh, then I
you
move forward
are.
1 towards into that plains area.
Into the plains. Into the plains.
Ooh, the plains.
All right. Guess what? It's nighttime.
All right, so we get our stuff back.
Sweet dreams.
Yes, you get your mana back and your
Ooh.
action points.
I have
I didn't
mana
spend
again.
any MP, so that one's on me for not utilizing
Yeah, I
it as
didn't
best I
either.
could.
But I don't have stuff to spend mana on right now.
the plains.
All right, well, let's
Into
go
the
ahead and spend one. What?
You
shall
hand me
kill
the yes, hand me that.
everyone
So that goes into the bag. We're going to be doing the
To flip the
cards.
cards?
Oh, that's right. We
We're gonna
do
flip
that.
the pig.
Woo! Let's bring some evil on the board.
Yes, we are in fact summoning monsters upon the board, and the monsters are going to go into these
Can you
3
reach those, Mike?
spaces here.
The-
So
the mini
1, 2,
monsters?
and 3. The level 1s.
Yeah, those jolly good chaps.
All right, so let's say those monsters were already on the board and we had to summon them. What happens?
You only have a maximum of 3 monsters at a time. So if we've killed one of them, you would summon.
Sure, but so
Sorry.
let's say they're already on the board. Do they move to those spots?
No, nope.
Okay, where are they going?
All right.
Tell me.
So the first one's going to go right here, next to me. Fantastic.
On the book that Tom wants.
Not
Yes.
anymore.
The next one's going to go up just 1 space north of the Citadel in the mountain.
Ooh, in the
Fantastic.
mountains.
And the third one's going to go in this popular mountain spot right between the tunnel
More-
and
oh.
the other citadel.
I knocked over.
Elaine! All right.
Killed her. Game over.
Okay, so the monsters are done, and then we're going to summon the Dark Filaments to the Citadel.
First player is Mike. Closest Citadel is this one.
Okie doke. So that's bad. Now we're going to generate up to 3 dark pools. If you can't generate 3 dark pools, all guardians within 3 zones of a lightless lose a relic.
So we can only generate one.
I don't have a relic.
I'm within 3 spaces of a lightless, so I lose my urn.
As are Wendy and I.
I'm going to lose my urn as well.
That sucks.
And that's why I spent mine. Never save.
I don't
Use
have
this
anything to
philosophy in
spend
life,
them.
children.
I don't have anything to spend them on.
Yeah, are we reading that right, Mario? So yeah, because we only have 1 available dark pool that we got rid of. So, all right. So that it says the next event has to be a present one, so we'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
We can't do a past one next. There's a little timey-wiminess to that. So we did that, and
But no
now
wibbly
there's,
wobbly.
now there's monsters upon the board. So we're gonna go to the monster activation phase.
How much health do monsters have?
Monster activate.
It depends on the cards that we draw when we confront them in battle, which I'm definitely gonna
or
do.
a trap?
The traps are based on
yeah.
this tracker over here. The monster's health, you'll see. I'm gonna fight one here in just a second.
When does
Okay, but
when
I'm
do
gonna,
They
trap-
have-
I'm
they
gonna be
between-
before you is what I'm
The
saying.
level ones here usually have between 2-3 health, maybe.
Okay.
And then we'll do somewhere between 1 to 3
And you
damage.
get fame for defeating them?
You do.
Okay.
3 fame if they're a level 1, 4 fame if they're a level 2,
Okay.
5 fame if you kill the level 3 leader of the hunt.
Traps can activate whenever I choose to activate
Oh yeah.
them.
On
Yes.
your turn, I assume, yeah.
I can discard to draw a new one.
Correct. Go ahead and do that so that you can become evil.
Never happened.
First monster, so starting with whoever's closest to the first player, is going to move towards the Gray Blood Temple.
Does it go into my space?
It will go into your space.
Does it eat me?
It is going to. It's going to cause a dark filament to be added to this space here.
Okay.
Bloop, onto that. And then we're going to. Did you draw the leader of the hunt card?
I did really.
Wow.
Yeah, but I can't even beat I have to beat the big bad
You'd
guy.
have to kill him,
It ain't
yeah,
happening
first.
anytime soon.
Well, you're rolling a lot of dice soon. I mean, you're not.
He has to show up, Mike, and then I
Yeah.
have to go beat him.
And
Yeah.
they have to
And
do
you guys
fight.
can beat him first.
So we're gonna do the first combat here. So.
Ooh. No, this is the second combat. Me and Mike have already
That's
fought.
true.
Oh, sorry. This is the first
So-
creature
That's
combat.
true.
That's right.
like
We've
creature
already shown
comforts.
people how to fight. Basically, we were just like, get away from me!
So Wendy, this lightless here that's up in your space,
All right.
right there, is going to do 3 damage and have 2 health. And so you get to fight against it with your 4 melee stat.
Can I use my trap?
Oh, is he in a trap? Oh, you can activate that trap.
Could I have activated it when he was still adjacent?
Okay, so yes. So
'Cause he was-
before he moved in, you're going to activate it. What's the trap
Okay,
going to do?
he suffers 1 + 1 damage for each dark filament that he would inflict.
So he's going to suffer 2
2.
damage. We'd flip this over. He has 2 health. So guess what?
Did I
You
just
blew him up with a trap.
You blew him up with a trap.
Good
That's
job,
right.
rat.
Traps
All right,
are
okay.
worth it. I need my
Anytime
trap
that
back.
you defeat a creature through a special effect like that, you're going to earn 3 daily fame.
Yay!
So there you go. So that one's done. Next
Let me
monster
fight.
activation. Any other clever things to do here before we move the monsters?
Not very clever.
So the next one's going to move towards the purple player. Hey Tom, you get your wish here.
I didn't. Wait. I think you're confused. I didn't want to fight him.
How far does he move?
Fight something.
He's going to move up to 3 spaces.
Okay.
Actually, in fact, I think that he's going to move through this citadel here,
And-
so that
and
he can
drop the
inflict.
So that token you drew said he moves towards the purple player?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Is it an automatic combat?
Yes, you enter into a combat now. So go ahead and roll.
Every time
What's he
there is
rolling?
in the night phase, the relative deck must be removed. You can also use a dark filament as a turn counter.
Oh yeah, that's true. We can use the for the daylight. Yeah, so you can do that just to kind of track the.
Yeah,
track the
we
time
removed
there.
it.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
real quick
we're
question
good.
before I fight this guy. What's going on here with the combat? Like, how many dice is he rolling?
So as you saw on the card, right? We're going to reveal a card. So this one was Wendy's.
So I have to choose what I'm doing before I see his card?
Tom can use mine because mine didn't happen.
No, you
It
killed
did
it.
happen.
Oh, you killed it.
Oh, it did happen.
Yeah,
Oh.
because we had to know how much health it had. Yeah.
No, but I mean, don't I get to see like what his health is and stuff before I get to decide what I'm doing?
So we're going to flip this over. He has 3 health, and he will do 2 damage.
No, you can do 1 damage because I got magic.
You got magic.
Wait, did this already pump up or not?
Yes, because it's the start of the Nightfall phase.
Okay, great. So I'm rolling 3 dice.
Oh, okay. Start of the Nightfall, yeah.
Well, you know what?
But I
so
haven't gone yet.
now that I spend this, does this card go flip, flip, flip away?
Yep, you've exhausted it.
Don't care. Doing it.
Breath of the Wild, baby.
Do you need 3 hits?
4 dice. Let me see what else I got.
Yeah, you would need 3 successes to take him out.
Nah. All right,
Take 'em
so
out.
I need
Take it
3
back.
successes.
Do you think?
Oh, brother. Okay. What am I trying to get? I'm trying to get knight and swords.
Yeah.
And shields because I would like to block some damage.
As a raven, how do you roll those dice? Do you
All right,
put
so
them
a
in your
knight-
beak? Do you grab them with
Good
your
question.
talons?
That's a moon.
I mean, it's
That's a moon.
important
That's
to
night,
know.
right? Oh, no, that's not night.
Yeah.
A moon is not night. What is night?
The moon moves this forward, yeah.
All right, so he didn't hurt me. I didn't hurt him.
Okay, so you're good. The moon tracker is going to advance there,
What does
which
that do?
means that the closest blood temple is going to get a dark filament.
What on me?
Blame it on you.
He did no damage to me. I did no damage to him. So he sticks around.
Okay.
Now this
so
card is that his card or is it different every time?
It'll change each time.
Got it. All right.
Does
Now,
he move Tom or anything?
Can I? Oh, does he kick me out?
That's right. He'll move you 1 space.
Who decides?
You do.
Where
Oh,
do you
then
wanna
I'm
end up,
going.
Tom?
I'm going towards Mike.
Okay. So
I'm in the forest.
now we drew a heart of the heart of the priestess card tile here. So this one here is going to level up to the level 2 bad. So if you thought that this was gross and bad here, it's going to evolve Pokemon style.
Very nice.
That's what I get to fight. Thank you very much.
Ooh, does he have candelabras as a spine? He totally does.
Well, that's very. That's a
lovely.
good spine.
That's a
I
good
feel like
look.
that would be
He's
a
like
pretty
light as
sturdy
a
back.
Good look.
It's like darkness ate the light, you know?
Darkness ate the light. All
Oh,
right.
his hand is his little fingers
Are you still gonna fight him now?
one of those two.
I think I will. Back up to the turn order here. So, Mike, you get to your nighttime actions.
All right, let's go ahead and trigger Wendy's stupid trap.
You suffer 2 damage and discard a random relic.
Yeah, there's no relics.
Oh,
Good.
you already discarded yours.
All right, I don't care any. Get this garbage out of
Those
my
are
face.
discarded.
That's trash.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
You would have cared though had you still had that
I would
relic.
have been mad, yes. All right, so I declared this quest. All right, I completed this quest, so I'm going to get 3 fame
fame.
points.
Gotcha.
And then is it a high or lower?
It is a lower, and
Where's
I'm
that die?
going. I need lower than 3.
I love it. You can't
I know
do
the
it.
way you roll, Mike. You can.
Doesn't matter. I don't
No
care.
relics for you.
Relics aren't going to matter at all. So this is going to go up here.
But it's not- when
but
he's
I still
destroying
change this or no?
You would still change that after you draw your new quest card. Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then this one, I'll go ahead and put. This has to be on a different one too, as well,
Yeah,
right?
but it does increase still.
What's that?
You, still get the increase.
Your stat
Yeah,
always increases.
I think I just did already.
Okay.
So. Actually, that was not. I wanted to do that one, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. And then I have to do the. This is the green one.
Does
so
he
I
get his
gotta-
coin?
Oh,
Get your coin.
Thank you.
You got your fame, and then you reveal cards until you put out one of these.
Rectangles.
Till you get an orange one. Look at that.
Hmm.
Oh, Mike, you're the man.
You put it right on Chris's face?
Thank you very,
Two in a
That's
row.
ridiculous.
very
Tom,
much.
That's how you get rid
Now,
of your card.
Is that not my quest though?
No.
Oh, no.
And then
Wait,
you'll
so,
draw
so
a
just
new
to
quest.
clarify, on your turn, do you automatically? Wait, how did that show up? Because you did your quest.
Yeah, and so this one.
So on your turn,
reveals
is that a free action, or do you have to spend an action to get it?
I believe with most things you'd have to kind of like move into it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do. I happen to be gonna be moving a big circle when it comes to my turn.
Unless you die from that giant monster.
I'll do the monster last. Are you kidding me?
Not if you move in and move back out.
I'll do what I want.
You can.
You will follow the
can.
rule book as you do what you want.
I will do what I want within allowance.
Are you gonna fight me, Mike?
Yeah.
Mike's gonna fight me
Yep.
with
What
your
a fight!
3 strength.
It's not a problem.
Mike's
You've
hit
got
points
4?
are lower
I have
though.
4.
Mike, you're down to 2 hit points.
I am down to 2 hit points. That's true. Maybe I.
You know why you're down to 2 hit points though? Wendy. So you should teach her a lesson.
Do you remember
should
when,
walk up
you
and
remember when
slap
vocal
me.
acapella groups were like the big?
They
big thing?
still kind of are, but yeah, they're
Yeah.
a little overdone.
They're over. Yeah.
Musical instruments are fine, folks. We don't need to delete them from every. Okay,
Tom,
sorry.
how much health do you have?
But yes, what are you talking about? Rockapella?
Tom's got 2. No, I was thinking there's a
Oh
group.
yeah, you can fight me, but there's a monster next to me. Why would you fight me, Mike?
To get the
Tom.
fame?
Fight Tom.
I mean, that's the whole point, right? What else are we doing in this game? We're trying to get fame.
He's the weakest.
I think beating me up should actually lose you a fame, since I'm not so well known currently.
All right, so let's do this.
Pretty sure you beat him up first.
We're gonna move to
You're more famous than me right now, Tom.
go into the.
You gonna heal?
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself. Oh wait, no, that gives me this.
Yeah.
Blood step!
Now I can do that to move one more.
Do it, Mike.
Let's do it. Why not?
Do it!
The whole point.
Are we ready fighting?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't particularly want to
Why
die,
don't
but
you
all
fight
right.
me?
I think I'm also gonna do. I'll pay this.
So just to
Put this
clarify,
here.
for story purposes, monster punched you, then Wendy laid a trap, blew you up, and you're still coming after me.
But you're a crow! Get
Well,
up!
I think I went after you just because you're
Who started
weaker.
that rumor?
It's only because you're weaker than Wendy. That's the really only reason.
I understand. I would also do that.
All right. Okay. So
He's also just gonna use.
It seems
mana
reasonable.
to not take damage.
I will do this.
Let me look at
so
my
that
spell.
I gain a fame, daily fame,
Why do you get a daily frame?
because remove one, gain one daily fame, and
Per battle, okay.
and every
So
sun
Chris,
counts as a
just
block.
as a question here,
This
Yeah.
is going to go away now.
there are some cards that let you do something. Can they only be played on your turn, or can they be played on anyone's turn? When can a card be played?
When can a card be played? Like for the magic spell effect?
Let's
or
say,
like
let's say I have a card that moves somebody. When can I play that? Is it only on my turn?
I'm going to assume that one has to be on your turn. But there are ones that will say, like, in battle. And so that's when you could.
What about
I'm
equipping stuff?
just a question. Like, yeah, there's not an interrupter, or I can play it on someone else's turn.
All right.
Not that I know of.
This was likely dumb, but I don't care. I just figured we need to do stuff. We're trying to be excited.
I think it's
So
reasonable.
I'm rolling
Be
3,
excited,
and now
Mike.
all of my sons, is that right, count as blocks?
Correct.
Yeah.
As blocks, you needed that. Where was that? That
Well,
was
you
here.
have 2 blocks now,
2 blocks and a moon.
and you move the moon, which means
I also got a
means what?
moon.
you can move something to a
Wait,
block.
does
or
it use
attack.
all our moons? Chris?
It's gonna move 2 spaces then, and so that last effect is
I rolled a sun, so I missed you, and
It
you
looks
rolled a
bad,
shield,
whatever it
and
is.
the sun, so you missed me. So
I
we
wrote
were like,
two shields.
our fights are very
Yes.
unprofitable.
But I do move you into the monster, right?
Is that how that works? No, it has to be an
No,
empty
it has
space.
empty space.
I move him into the monster.
It's an.
you want to know something great?
No.
What you just did there with your 2 moons. That last space evolves the closest monster.
That's fantastic.
And you did it. You rolled 2 moons, so it moved 2 steps. So it does it twice. So this little
What?
guy,
This by going to here?
he's going to evolve 2 steps. He doesn't just become one of those
man.
lightless hunters. He
This is
becomes
bad.
the beast.
All right, so
You ready to kill him, Tom?
for
You
informational
ready?
purposes,
That's good.
I wasn't. My moment's come too soon.
So
I'm not yet prepared.
I move Tom, but I can't move him into that thing.
Correct.
Correct. You
Empty
can't move
space.
into it. There's a mountain space
I
over
guess
there.
I'll move him to the mountain. Boy.
You could have moved me the other way.
Nah.
Moonwalk yourself.
Clearly walking that way.
I think that's it for
Can
me.
we move through somebody else without fighting them?
I don't think so.
So I basically got nothing for that attack.
It was really entertaining.
I told you not to
It
do
got you off my
it.
Just
back.
saying. Just saying.
You brought out the
I did.
leader of the hunt.
The leader of the hunt. All right. I guess I'm done.
All right, Wendy.
All right.
So again, you're sure I can't do something in between turns? It really matters because I'm going to try to screw you over, so I want you to try to find out.
I would prefer that you not.
Well, you know what?
Mario Giuliano, are there cards that can be played out?
I
of
specifically
turn?
have a card that lets me move somebody else. Do I have to wait till my turn to play that?
My bet is it's on your turn, but I mean, I know it'd be more fun probably
This will
for
hurt
what
Chris.
you want to do. I'm aware.
I'm just going to move him away from those things.
Right.
He's like,
Oh,
"Get
I
out
mean,
of
he's
here."
standing right on one. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play my
Who did
merchant
that, Mike?
card.
Yeah, but it's not like I chose to.
So you're spending an action point to do this.
Oh, it is an action. Okay.
Oh, you better
Spend an
believe that.
action at a citadel where I'm located,
Okay.
and I get to.
Oh, sorry.
What do I get to do?
Look at the top 5 cards of one of the Citadel supply decks.
Okay, I'll take the armor.
Add one to your hand, then shuffle the rest back.
Okay.
I like that you picked up the very bottom card with the stack to be able to deal one at the top
I'll look at
5.
that in a minute.
Yep. Only traps or
'cause it
heroes'
fell out, you mean?
powers.
Yeah.
Tom, they answered. Only traps or heroes' powers can be played in other turns if the text specifies.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Well, then I
you,
can't.
guys.
I can't mess Chris over. Sorry, everybody.
Oh,
So
no.
who was winning the game,
I'm
Tom?
gonna move here and heal to nothing.
Well, still you, but that was
here.
that was,
not a
Claim
that was
this.
pretty much regressive there
So I
when
get
you
3
came and
fame?
smacked me around.
Just trying to do
3
stuff.
fame for
3
Gray.
fame.
Yeah, actually,
Ooh.
right now I am very displeased with you because you
I
pushed me
reveal
far away
a
from my
bunch of these?
quest, attacked me, stuck me next to a giant monster. I don't feel
Until you
like
get an
you've done me any
orange.
favors. So
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I probably should have attacked Wendy, but it wouldn't have
Orange.
mattered.
So this one is going to come
Might have died.
over.
You might have killed me. I'm pretty weak.
wait. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm not joking, Tom.
What?
This is where the
Oh
new...
my gosh. Come on.
Oh!
All is possible.
It's a
I
good
believe.
time to be
Okay,
Chris.
then I get a new quest myself. I don't love that, but it's a thing. Then I get to roll.
Love it, but it's a thing.
It's a minus. So I need a 1, 2, or 3. Nope. So I don't get this thing. Is that what happens?
Correct. You don't get a relic.
Okay. But
Then
I
you get
do
to draw a new
get
quest and
a strength.
you
I
upgrade
got my
that.
new quest.
Is
Oh, it wasn't minus.
tunnel to
that
tunnel?
was the one I. It was. Oh no.
You have to
this
draw
was
one of
mine.
those
You're right.
nasty
Okay.
cards.
No, I get that. Is tunnel to tunnel a movement or is it an automatic
Get a coin.
warp?
It's 1 point, I think.
Are the tunnels considered the same space?
So entrance is 1 action. You spend an action point. Yeah, spend an action point to draw
to
the
go
card
to
and
another
warp.
one, yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just keep any one random of these. Doesn't matter. Then I'm gonna use my magic trick again to discard it to gain 2 fame.
Wait, you're gonna what? You're just discarding all of these?
Yeah, to gain. Oh, can I only ever go 1 more fame?
No, guess what? Bloop, bloop. You've reached the very tippity top of the Daily Fame track.
What does that mean?
You get an unfailing alliance with one of the Citadels.
Is anybody?
Um,
That means I can
Mario
take
Julian,
over?
is that? Do you have to already have an alliance with a Citadel when you hit the top of this? Is that when you gain the unfailing
I
loyalty?
do
or?
have 1.
Oh yeah, which one are
It
you
was
on?
at 2. It was supposed to be at 2.
Which color is this?
Oh.
Green.
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 Okay, so there you go. So you're gonna bump this one up to the very top.
Woo!
You get the acolyte
Acolyte.
on your blood temple card there, and no one else can take the green Citadel now. So you've just
I like
discarded
this
all of
plan.
these to be able to claim that. So
Sounds good.
Well
Sounds
done.
Good. When do these reset? Like, I could have used this when I was at the start at my Citadel.
yeah, you can always do that as a free action on your turn.
So you
Okay.
discarded a card twice to get 4. Where did the other 6 come from?
I'm just gonna remove this.
Oh, by
Change
killing the
quests
monster.
and killing the
it doesn't
monster
matter.
and
I'm
completing
not doing
quests and stuff.
Forget it. Not doing it. Done.
All right. So now it's back to my turn. I'm going to have a pretty exciting turn here because I'm going to spend an action point to move and complete a declared quest. So I get 3, zoop, count them 3, daily fame. I also am going to use an action point to move a space, come over here, and get 2, count them 2, daily fame, and I get
Do you not do your quest stuff before this? Does it matter as far as...
Oh, yeah, you're right. I would draw, sorry. So I have to roll higher
Right, I think
than...
there's a order of operation.
Chris is above order of operations.
Oh, they don't call me a
He's just so
mathematician for no
excited
reason.
about his turn.
They
Yeah.
call me a mathemagician. I don't get this,
No relic for
but
you.
I do get to boop up my stat there.
Boop. There it is.
Boop. There it is.
I drew a new one here. Very good.
One more quest now.
So I draw the new one, and I got to change
Did you
this to-
reveal? You had a green one, didn't you?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Reveal away.
No, actually, I guess technically I'll do order of operations like everybody wants.
And then he'll draw an even better quest. Okay.
Right there.
All right.
Hey, ladies! What? Hey, ladies! All right. So quest's done. I've got my new quest. I've changed the things that I'm augmenting here. And so I'm going to move 1 step over here to get the 2 daily fame. And then I can choose one of these things. So I chose to heal the 2 health. That's out of the game. And now my last action Boo, 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 boo.
Gonna fight.
I'm gonna fight.
The fight happens first, right?
Yes, the fight happens. So,
Fighting the Candelabra.
this is a level 2 fella, so he's going to inflict 3 damage, and he has 5 health. I sure would like to be able to take him out. I've got 6 dice for my melee strength, and my special ability is I'm going to roll 1 fewer to get an automatic 2 hits.
How many characters are in the game? I know we're using 4
These
of them.
4, oh, it's funny you should ask. There's a 5th unlockable character in the Kickstarter.
Ah, all right.
Got it, okay.
There you go.
So, I'm going to roll against it. I don't have any other special doodads, and
And the Kickstarter starts at 1 today.
1
correct?
o'clock
1
today.
o'clock.
So,
1
yeah,
o'clock today.
and,
With
just
about
over an
90
hour.
minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes.
So hit. Woo! These also count as hits, the Priestess Elaine things. And then it is Nightfall, so this one counts as hit. So I've got 6 hits on it. It's going to do 3 damage to me. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I like how he says that. He's like, I killed it. But don't worry, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
It also slightly wounded me.
So I killed it in a melee combat. Therefore, I'm going to reveal this card here, and I'm going to gain the rewards based on what it shows here. So I'm going to get 2 coins of
Oh,
destiny,
so you do
Wait,
a
you
different
don't use,
card. You don't
why,
use
why
the.
do you use a different card?
because the rulebook says so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like, so you don't use the card that it's on, you draw another
You
card.
draw another card, yes.
Got it, okay.
Okay.
And then that symbol there, I believe, is that.
So you don't know what you're gonna get.
So a Citadel is going to have to get a dark filament.
I know you keep saying that like that's bothering me, but I don't got time to worry about the country burning down. I'm here for me.
So I did murderize this thing. I'm just going to show it off because that was awesome.
So how much do you get for killing that? Do you get
I'm
more
going
than
to
3?
get 4 daily fame points.
What?
Yeah, 3 for the first one, 4, and then 5 if you destroy the leader of the hunt. Oh, and look at this.
So question. So
Daily fame.
So since this is happening, this daily fame thing, is there a reason I should even try to get one of these?
Turn order. Or what are you talking about? Like the Citadel alliances?
There's only 4 on the board, right?
Yeah, there's 4 Citadels. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I took the 2 health from this thing.
Okay.
So
Chris do you have more action points?
no, I did. I
Oh,
used
good. So
all
you're not
of
going to claim this one with your like hyper fame.
No.
That would be amazing. Though.
Bloodstep.
Well, wait, is that how you can do that?
If he walked into here and he
Yeah,
claimed
you would
this,
claim
you claim it at whatever level you're
it's
famous.
at.
So you get to claim 2 essentially? If you had
I would
the
have been
extra
able
thing?
to if I had 1 extra movement. If
And
I
nobody could stop you from getting that one?
absolutely not. No.
But
Not
you
if
already
you
used
had
your 10
blood
fame to get another one. Are you sure you're reading that right? Because that feels...
That's really uncommon.
No. So if I were to walk into, I wouldn't get the fame where no one else can take it from me. I would put it at the 6th spot,
6+.
and then anyone with 6 or more could
Got it.
steal
Okay,
it from
that's
me.
fine.
Yeah.
Like if you got 2, that felt overpowered. Well, I mean, it still feels overpowered.
It feels
but-
great, is what you meant to say.
Well, all right.
When do you get to use these?
Mike,
do you have to be
you
at
put
a
me in the
Citadel?
mountains, didn't you?
At the
Yes.
start of Nightfall.
So you
All
can
right.
move out. You can move 2 spaces for 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to move down here. Is that a lake?
There's a lake.
So
Yep.
heal 1. Is it just automatic, right? I don't got to do nothing to do that heal 1?
Nope.
Okay. That was my first action. My second, I'm moving to here. I'm not taking that because I can't. And then my third action, I should move here.
So
Okay.
you're not
rid of
moving
your
into the
card?
book? Is the book in the plains or is it in the other one?
Oh, I'm moving. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was 1 space. Sorry. I'm moving into there. I'm taking
Okay.
the book. So
you
it gives
get
me
2
2
daily
fame.
Nailed it. And then you get one of these benefits, which includes getting rid of that the dark contamination.
Actually, so what are the benefits here? Get rid of dark temptation, get +2 health, and lose 1
White
fame.
moth. If you were to get killed, that's how you.
Oh no, I'm never gonna do this. It would have been fun to try. I'll show people what the card looks like, but I would like to have a full hand of cards.
Yeah, if you could kill the leader of the hunt miniature
I like to be really clear. I can't.
and play this card, that's how you become
How many?
the leader of the hunt.
What's those? Show us a sample of what he. Well, the one you already played.
Oh, okay.
What would the leader hunt look like actually?
5 and 5, 5 damage, 5 health. Maybe.
No, he's not particularly difficult. I mean, you
5
would.
and 4.
Well, you would have killed him.
4 and 6.
What's that thing at the top, by the way?
When we get to the 6th round of the game, these also
Which we won't.
activate as part of combat.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I did all that, and I got rid of the card, and I got rid of the card,
Yes.
and I'm done.
That's a personal victory, I believe.
It is.
This
That's
is
what you
discard.
call it.
Okay.
All that so I could roll 2 extra dice against Mike.
Yep.
Yeah.
That did nothing.
Did not a thing.
What?
That did nothing. I've learned. I've learned from my mistakes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can do one more round in here. I know that we have to end at noon, so let's do the Nightfall phase. So here with the
Morning?
Daybreak.
sorry, end of Nightfall. So there's a tie here for the highest daily fame. Wendy did get up there first.
Mike, I don't want to point out that I'm going
tiebreaker.
before you, but I'm going before you, and that's 3rd place, and I feel like that's
Mike is
better.
last.
I no longer think you're winning, Mike.
I told you. Well, of course. I mean,
That whole 3 things show up in one spot was ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm going to say that Wendy, you're going to be first player.
Wendy, if it's okay, I need you to trap your husband. Besides your
would it be
real life.
relative to the last
I was gonna say,
So-
besides the real
That makes
life
the most sense
aspects.
to me.
I
But
think so, yeah. So I think Wendy's going to be in the
My
lead there.
precious.
Now, with a tie for this, what'll happen is each of us is going to get one, and both will resolve.
What?
So instead of you getting to pick.
Okay. Well.
So I guess I handed them to you as a formality, but here we go. Guardians with the most daily alliance points can add 1 Citadel Alliance fame point to an allied Citadel. So if we were plebes like y'all, if we were sitting at 3, we could upgrade to 4.
So it did nothing for us.
All Guardians gain a coin of destiny. I'm already maxed out.
I'm
at
maxed
5.
out, too.
Oh,
Wait, do I-
shucks.
Do I get?
Yeah, you do.
What do we get?
You're a guardian.
you get a coin.
How do you guys
are
have 5
all
coins?
welcome.
Where do you get coins from?
From slaying it.
From the planes, I keep discarding all my cards.
Oh, the monster gave you coins too?
And
Yeah, I got coins from
he
the
got coins from that. I also got coins.
Oh, fighting a monster's
from
better than a
quests.
blood puddle then.
Tom, this will make you happy. All Guardians with at least 5 gain a coin. So that's you.
At least 5 what?
At least 5
Fame.
daily fame. All Guardians with at least 6 daily fame can remove a
Hey, Tom.
examination
Tom.
That's
or a
fantastic.
moth, and then anyone with 7 or more gains additional coin.
Wait, so I would have got rid of it anyway.
Yes.
You would have.
So we get nothing.
You get nothing.
We got nothing.
We're maxed out on everything.
No, you guys both have a statue. I'm
Killing
not, no,
it.
I'm sorry. You got nothing. All right.
Nothing.
Reset the daily fame.
All right, I would like 2
Awesome.
of each card.
Wait, does this?
So wait, what
happens
This
here?
is the new turn order.
So
based
does
on
this move down then, or?
Yeah, so the round. Or, so no, that doesn't
No,
go into
that's
the
my
bag
time.
yet. The dark filament token is going to move to the 3rd round.
Okay.
Round.
We're in the 3rd round, daybreak phase.
Got it. Okay.
I would like 2 of each card, and I want to trade my quest in for minus a fame.
Okay, so this is all going to reset down to the
Get
bottom.
another quest, and that means I get to reset these thingies. Boop doop.
That is correct. Yes.
Do we all draw up right now, or just in turn order?
Everybody will draw up. Yeah.
Okay.
this
I
quest
will
goes away.
take. I'm gonna take. I haven't had a spell. I'll take 2 spells. I've
Why
not
don't
even
you
seen
sit a
those.
spell?
Yeah. Right. I've not even seen a spell yet.
I'm going to ditch my hand. I don't like this hand terribly much. So I ditch the hand that bites. That
And we
feeds me.
determined that ranged only means adjacent. Is that right?
We maybe have figured that out. That's what I believe. Because I know adjacent attack is a condition in the game.
Okay.
So we've all drawn up, / discarded and drawn up. And then same thing with quest.
am
You can
ready.
spend 1 to get a new quest or keep the one that you've got.
Oh. Oh, I hate this quest. I don't want this garbage.
It also hates you.
So I just draw one. I draw a new one.
Yep, and then you change your stat that you're trying to boost and the relic that you're going for.
I love everything about it. Although if I'd known that, I wouldn't have done it. Okay. This 3rd one is mana. This is health.
I thought he was saying this is hell.
This is
Health.
no,
Your
it's the
character's
darkest
not doing
doom,
that
baby.
bad.
All right, Wendy, you're the first player.
This is a really cool trap. Y'all ready for this?
Are you all right for this now?
So traps are free to place, correct? Anywhere that is unoccupied.
Yeah, you got to spend the coins of destiny.
Okay.
If you're at the top of a mountain, though, you could place a trap even on a space that has a person or a creature.
This costs 1 coin. I'm gonna place it on the green citadel over there,
in the citadel.
and then it activates immediately.
Why wouldn't you place it on the?
It requires to be placed on a citadel
Why don't you place it on the orange one then?
because there's no creature by it. It activates immediately. So a creature is adjacent. it suffers 2 damage plus 1 for each coin I spend. So let's see how much money I have to spend to kill that Lord
Here
of Darkness.
comes the leader of the hunt. Has got 5 health.
5 health.
So you just spend 3.
Okay, so I've spent 3 coins. I
All right,
just
so what happens when you blow that up
bought
now?
death.
She could have been the lake ghost if she had your card, Tom.
Could have been.
Because she used a card condition, she'll get 3 fame for it. If you defeat it in melee combat, you'll get all 5.
Oh, okay. Not quite as much. I'll take the 3. That's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome still. I mean,
All right.
So is that trap done then?
That trap's done.
I'll tell you what, that darkness is a punk. If he's just gonna fall right into help from the people, everyone grabs their pitchforks and is like, no, get
That's
back,
ridiculous.
darkness,
Okay,
get out of here.
Declaring my quest here. And then for some... Oh, I
Huh.
forgot to reset my actions.
Maybe I should be drawing
Oh,
traps.
and this goes away too, right?
Oh yeah, the trap act.
Oh, yeah. Get my trap back. Gimme. Then for my first action, I'm going to hop into this pool of terribleness for 2, because it's up a mountain.
Okay, that's correct. So you're gonna do a 3 strength check against this. So you need sword, nighttime, and shield to be able to
I need
succeed against
2 more
the-
dice.
You may have them.
Okay, what do I need? I need
How many are you rolling?
sword,
6?
darkness, shield. Yeah.
Oh, did you get an extra one for some reason?
I'm at 6.
That's your hand limit, right? That's what you roll,
No,
isn't
the
it?
hand
No,
limit's for
this
the
is
traps.
attack, this is traps.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I got sword,
Uh-huh.
darkness, and shield.
Uh-huh.
So success.
The success, how many moons did you roll there?
I rolled 1 moon.
1 moon. So it's going to move over to the side there. That is one of the positive spaces
Woo.
that would allow you to. That's one of those positive spaces that would allow you to change a die face, but you already got it without.
I'm set.
So Dark Pool is defeated, and you get 3 fame because you crushed it at level 3.
I'm feeling very famous.
Are you going to discard a card
So
for
this
2
is
more?
what you roll against traps.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you discarding a card for 2 more fame?
I have to discard my whole hand.
Oh, it's your whole
more.
hand.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
Which is why
not
she
ready
tends
for
to
that
do it
yet.
in the night phase, yeah, after she's
Yes.
kind of gone through. You
Got
still
it.
have 1 more movement point,
I do. I'm in a mountain, so I can move 2 spaces, and I might as well.
but not into this mountain.
Oh, not. So sad. That looked so
Wait,
good.
you don't get to... Have you seen how roller coaster works? You get to go
let's
down, but then
see.
you come up the next hill, and it rolls you back down. So you can do it. You run really fast, you go up into that mountain, but then your feet run backwards until you come back in the valley.
Is that like the Superman ride at Six Flags, right? Or like
Okay.
Batman? All right, so you're going to move there.
So I'm going to move 2 spaces, then I'm going to
You're in Florida.
activate
We don't talk about Six
the
Flags out here.
planes.
I'm from Vegas. I don't know. That's the one I know.
Is there not a Six Flags around here?
Magic Mountain.
Is there a Six Flags in Florida at all? I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
I mean, why would they? There's Universal and Disney. That'd be tough.
And
right?
SeaWorld, you know, it's
Yeah.
the trifecta of destruction.
Right. Okay, I'm going to activate the planes space for
Wait,
$1.
does Vegas have a theme park?
Huh?
Does Vegas have a theme park?
No, it has 2 water parks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it has Circus, which is essentially a theme
Adventure
park.
Zone.
Yeah, the Adventure Zone.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
that's a theme park.
I'm taking my action. Okay, I'm gonna then roll forward, I guess, because it's a Citadel action. I'm gonna carriage into my quest, finish my quest, get
Okay.
3 points.
1, 2,
$1.
3.
It is higher, so I'm gonna roll.
Okay, you would have got to roll higher than 3. Wow.
Yeah. 6. Success. So this moves up. I get another one of these thingies.
Oh my goodness.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay, so just to clarify the position that Wendy's in, if she is able to get a 3rd one of these relics, she could go to the Undermountain over there, use the 3 relics, and do a 4 strength trap check to try to unleash Mosh and win the game.
Question.
But she does have to move that.
Question. If, wait, what does this say? Move with 2 zones of your location. So I was here. If I move through my quest space, does it automatically trigger?
You have to land in a plane, so this is a plane.
Oh, you have to always land in a plane.
Yes,
what it
when
says?
you use. So yeah, you've been doing that right.
Okay.
So draw a new quest, and then change up the relic you're pursuing and the stat that you're trying to increase.
Okay. I moved that there. This is gonna move. Oh, what is it? Plus or minus? We'll keep it here, I guess.
I think I'm going
No.
for the kill.
not that. All right.
You going for the big bad guy?
I think I'm gonna.
Yes, do it, Chris.
Do it.
You
gonna
can't
try.
do it.
Do it, Chris.
Don't you have to go through that stupid trap though?
I do, and I'm fine doing
He's
that.
going to do it.
'Kay.
Look, he's got 17 minutes to take this thing down. I want to
Okay.
see him
The
do
clock
it.
is ticking.
I wanna see him
I
do
need
it.
a running. Oh, I can do this.
There you go.
He's got
All right.
this.
So I'm gonna, I'm gonna put out these two things here by gaining a dark contamination card for each. Blech.
He's going all in.
Okay, so I've got some great
evil.
armor that's gonna make it good for battling. Oh no, that's not a.
I need to hang on. I haven't got the timer.
That's
I need
a
to get
that's a
cranking here.
magic spell. All right.
How much did you say? Well, it's actually it's still 17.
Yeah, I'd put it at 16.
Dun, 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 dun.
I gotta spend the coins for that one. So I'm gonna march
There we go.
with my action points. I'm gonna march 3 spaces over here. I'm gonna
There you go.
encounter this dark trap. So at 3 strength, I gotta get that. I only roll 3 dice for traps.
you got no
though.
chance.
I got no chance at all.
I got no chance to just whatever I was gonna say.
You got
You got none of those, did you?
I got a collective none of those, huh?
Wow.
No, I got the,
Ends
I
your
got the
turn.
Nightfall.
Ends your turn immediately is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take 2 damage, which
You out of here.
that's really bad, actually. Okay.
All right, let's.
But he's not done, though.
No, that is my turn. So
Oh,
then
that is your turn.
I flip this over, and I spawn a monster. Woohoo! All right,
Ooh, where?
I'll figure that out. I'm done with my actions for the day.
Wait, does the monster not spawn where you're at?
I'm going to assume it does.
Because what are those? The
It
dark
spawns
pool
at the top of the
tokens?
mountain.
He rolls down the mountain.
Away from it.
So that was Chris that went. So is it me now? No, it's Tom now.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna reveal a new map card here. I'm gonna place out. How many creatures are on the board? None. Fantastic.
None.
So all 3 of these are gonna come out
That's great.
Woo! That's what we want. We need more monsters on the board.
Where do they come out?
on these monster spaces. So right there, in Mike's space, it will not fight though. One into your space will not fight right away, and then one in this space, and those are the 3.
Wait. I don't understand why you picked those 3 spaces.
I didn't pick them. These are the monster spaces here on this card.
There's literally a monster space there and there too.
Oh, well, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the dark filament, or the dark pool ones. You're right. So, monster.
Much better.
Monster. Oh, there we go.
You see that, Mike?
Only mild cheating.
Yeah, but it wasn't that he was looking at the wrong symbol. Then when he looked at the wrong symbol, he picked the spots that we were on.
Right.
I didn't even. Yeah, because there's 6 dark pools.
There is.
I just saw them.
And there
You
is
just lost 4 minutes
a
on the
way
timer.
that they come out.
Yep.
All right, I'm done.
All right, so it's Tom.
So you didn't win the game.
No. I'm marching up there next time.
During the night
I just want to be clear, you didn't win the game.
Did not.
Oh, also when I step into this space here, the gateway, I have to flip one of these. So I need that 10-sided die.
It's right there in front of you.
Oh, thank you. So I have to roll lower than 6. I did not. So I lose 2 coins.
Place them on the entry to the Dark Lodge you just left.
Okay.
So you drop them,
and-
where you're just running really fast, and
the
like your
moon,
wallet
that
fell
moon
out?
symbol at the top means nothing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it will move.
And a dark filament comes out to the first player, closest to the first player, which would be this.
Okay.
Chris,
Blammo.
I think your mic.
Someone's rubbing on the mic.
See how your mic
know.
is? I think it's
Yeah.
rubbing on your shirt.
Okay.
All right, Tom, it's your turn.
All right.
Let's go. I want to see Chris climb up the mountain. Let's go. Or Wendy or something. Well, no, she's not going to do anything.
Maybe.
You got no chance,
Maybe
Tom.
I want to make a
fooling?
move.
Who are we fooling? You got no chance.
I'm gonna go
Sorry about that,
Yeah, I
John.
need a third one.
1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna go 1 this way.
1.
Where is
This.
my?
See the arrow, my finger,
There's my relic.
and then down into the tunnel, and
Okay.
then over to the tunnel by my quest. So that is a third action, right?
That is a third action. You get to draw one of these bad boys.
I would prefer not to.
No, you're done.
So you got to roll lower than the stat that you're checking against, or that you're trying to upgrade.
Are you serious? If I fail, I get a card. All right.
You really like those cards.
Lower than a 3, huh?
Yeah, good
All
luck.
right.
You can do it, Tom. That's a 5.
That's not happening. Enjoy that.
I just spent the whole game getting rid of it.
Darkest Doom. All right.
You got Doom.
That was it for you, right? Now it's for me. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to heal.
Woo! Congratulations.
I'm going to go 2.
Chris, I still
I'm gonna
think
go
it's
3.
against your shirt. You have a really weird way that you have it hooked the microphone.
Yeah, it's like going into your shirt right now.
What's going on with it?
All right, I'm going to reveal my quest.
I don't have this issue often.
Actually, I think I was on the quest the point before. Is that right?
Do you need to fold the shirt twice?
I didn't need to be over here. This was where I needed to be, so I'm going to go one back.
Nope.
Well, I just misread my card. So, this is my quest.
They double folded.
Yeah, like fold it over and then fold it over again so it's thicker.
All right. Can you move me up a daily fame for green?
I can.
So I
You now
completed
have
this quest. Do you
one
get a
fame.
coin for fulfilling a quest too, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coin, yep.
Take that money and
All right.
run.
And then
Roll your die.
roll my die. Where
Where's
is
the
the
die?
die?
You had the die last.
Oh, sorry, right.
Oh,
Die.
I'm sorry. Before my... it's too late. That's kind of cheap.
I got to roll higher than a 4. I did.
I
so
forgot
I
to
get
play a card.
one of these. And then I draw a new quest, so this goes somewhere.
Yeah,
You know, if we
quest here.
combine our powers, we could summon the evil Darkness Guardian to fight the darkness.
Wait, is there a reason you're not putting that out? He just gave you
Wait,
the
how?
card. Oh, is that the
Yeah,
card?
he
was on
completed
discard?
it, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were...
What were you saying, Wendy?
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Garbage.
Ignore everything I say.
I've got how much left? I've got 1 action point left. I'm not going to go fight Tom as much as I want to.
You can.
Nah, there's no point. I really don't want to. Good. I don't
However, I did just draw a whole handful of spells, and I would play every single one of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, you would not beat me. I would make you,
don't
cry.
think so?
You would, like, literally cry.
No, I don't think I'm crying anywhere. There's no crying happening here.
There's no
No crying in darkest doom.
1, that would heal me up to 5. Maybe I'll do that. I'll just move back here, heal up to my max, and then I'll probably just stop right there. I'm done.
no blood.
Because I want to see Tom
No.
do. I want to see Chris. See if Chris can do his cool thing. So I'm just gonna forgo my.
This enters the bag. We're going to be doing. Oh yeah, we got to flip over new ones of these.
It says past.
So we need to get, we need a present one next.
Is that,
And
oh
it
yeah, next
is-
one must be a present.
It is.
Okay.
Is it a Christmas
do we-
present?
summoning
or
out
a
the
birthday
dark pool.
present?
Anniversary of the death.
Happy
anniversary of the dead to you.
You're dead.
All right, so the dark pools are going to come out.
Remember, you can use the coins of destiny to adjust the rolls of the blue die. I didn't see if Tom had any.
Oh, you can use coins to adjust your blue.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
useful.
You blew it.
I mean, you rolled way higher than a
die did?
3.
You rolled much higher, yeah.
I rolled a 5.
That's much higher.
I thought you rolled a 6.
I thought Mike rolled a 5.
I don't remember now.
Yeah, I mean.
I have 4 coins. Although I don't know if I would want to waste them. What was I rolling for? Oh, to get that card.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'll
Okay.
take the card.
And then the blood temples.
Blood
the blood temple
temple.
closest to the first player. Wendy, where are you at?
I'm
You're
right there.
Happy
temple.
dark filament for you. All right. Place a white moth on all citadels
we gotta call
without a
our
dome.
nursery.
Oh.
At
All
our house.
citadels, there's only one without a dome. Right here.
What does that mean?
It means you're dead.
Boom. That's a bad omen, I'm sure. All right. Citadels with a dome that have 3 or less Citadel Alliance fame points lose the alliance to the players and get.
Oh, wow.
No one's at 3 or less.
No, the lowest one is a 5, so we're set
Yeah.
there.
Sweet.
All right, so there you go. That's set. So we're done there.
Chris, go win the game. I want to see something cool. Come on. I want to see a big, epic turn.
Wendy is unfortunately the first player.
Wendy,
Wow.
can you pass?
Fortunately.
You can pass, right?
Don't. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. You're down to 8 minutes. Wendy, no rush.
Take your time.
We all know my turns are nice and long. Okay. What happens if I come in here and this thing is on top?
Yeah, that's a good
Can
question.
I claim that?
It's yours.
Yeah, if it's got the moth on it,
because I want
Yeah.
another acolyte.
I got
We get to do
moth
acolytes,
on
don't
it.
we?
I got moth on
That was
it.
during Nightfall. You can do that.
Yeah, Nightfall just happened, right?
Nightfall just finished. We're in day phase, or are we in? Oh, we're in
night.
Nightfall. That's
I was
right.
Like, we're in night.
Ooh, I can
Does the
remove a
middle
dark
one-
contamination card from a target player. That's me.
Hey, does the middle one cost 2 acolytes? Is that what that's saying?
You have to
Yes.
use 2 acolytes. Yeah.
Oh, not quite. But I'm gonna get one. Watch me. Okay, but yeah, does this do anything? I need to know because I'm going there.
Watch
me.
Mario Giuliano, do you know? Does that mean that we cannot take allegiance to this citadel anymore?
I
It
took
didn't say it on the
moth
card,
allegiance to the Citadel.
Yeah, with a moth on top of it.
Going to the Citadel with the moth on
Because
top.
I want it. It's not gonna let me win the game, but I want it.
There's a moth on the roof, on the citadel, and
Citadel on the roof and the
There's stuff in the thing.
blood anniversary.
and the blood ball at the bottom of the sea.
La di da di da. Do 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 do. In the meantime,
Yeah, if you guys could let us know, because that's going to be important
That's
here.
the thing.
With the moth on
so I
top.
want to go in there, but I will claim.
With the moth on
I will
top.
say that I have a thingy-mabobber here in the mountains.
With the moth on top.
It's my next quest that I am shooting for. And
What color? Where are you?
I
I,
guess
can't
I
even
could
tell where you are
move-
on the board. Oh,
She's
there
over
you are.
here.
so that was my, for my Darkness Falls, I will have moved that over, not there, that's mine. Over here, that's Chris's.
Okay.
I'm going to guess that any effect that lets you discard a moth
We'll discard it.
should be able to get rid of it, yeah.
So so instead of moving this
What kind of
one,
moths are these?
Could
Are
I
these like
find-
moths the size of dragons?
could I have gotten rid of the moth then using my acolyte?
That would never actually scare
So
me.
it just removes a dark contamination.
I would say, build a huge fire. We're
That's
fine.
only
That's
if you have a moth,
Oh,
yeah.
got it.
Yeah, you'd have to do
But
like the
the
relic
Citadel-
alchemy action. You'd have to get rid of one of
Okay.
your relics, for example, to do that.
So then would I have to re-enter the space? So I'd have to go 1, 2, 3.
Remember how it is an action point to claim a Citadel Alliance if you're already in it?
Oh, okay. So I will do that. I will move for 1 action point. Oops, sorry, I forgot to reset. I'll move for 1 action point. I will use my Citadel action to kill the moth.
Okay.
And then I'll use another action point to claim, which gives me an
You
acolyte.
do have to discard a relic to do that,
Yeah, you'd have to get rid of an entire relic.
to get rid of the moth.
Oh, is that what it says?
Discard 1 relic and choose 1 option.
Yep, just go ahead and do it.
Well, okay, fine. Why not? Okay, I claim the top, not the top, but the almost top.
Yes, and you are gray in the gray. So, blam! You got yourself another
It's
acolyte.
not how I win the game, but it's fun.
I mean,
Doing stuff.
if we were to make it through all 9 rounds,
All right,
remember,
well,
these
let's-
are the
And
points.
Let's finish Wendy so we can get to
There we
Chris
go.
here.
Yeah.
There we go.
All
There
right,
we go.
go ahead,
There.
Chris.
All right. I'm moving up to the top here. I'm going to...
moving on up.
Elaine! It is my time!
Finally got a piece of the.
So do you have to flip a card over or something? What happens here?
Yes, so I'm going to roll 6 dice. Remember, subtracting 1 for my special player
2
ability.
automatic hits.
I have 2
Are any
automatic
of those
hits.
cards anything you can do to help you?
They sure are.
Oh, okay.
They sure are, Mike. So this is what's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
The current tracker over here is going to determine Elaine's health and how much damage she does, or the darkness inside of Elaine. I'm not trying to kill Elaine herself.
Right.
3, 4, 5, 6 health.
Oh, so the earlier you
The
try,
earlier she
the
is,
harder it
the
is.
The
She
harder it
is.
is. However, the three revealed phases, that's how much damage she's going to do.
Okay.
Ooh,
I like to say you said it was complicated. That seemed really
she-
simple.
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
Plus,
about.
plus this modifier here. So unfortunately, she's going to be doing 6 damage.
Oh.
And she has 7 health. So I need to try and I need to both be able to kill the monster.
You only need to
but
block-
also survive the. I need to survive the combat.
With your 2 health.
I should have taken some time, gone to a lake and healed up, gone to
Yeah.
the spa. You know what I mean? But
You know.
but I'm good. I got. So I have 2 for my ability, plus the 3 here. I have 2 moons, but guess what? I'm going to use my Assassin's Blade card, which says that I can remove 1 from here, every moon result turns into 2 hits.
What?
So you killed it, but you have to survive.
I gotta survive. Now, I can remove one of these to get a shield, but I have no other shields. I don't think I'm gonna survive.
Then why would you not? Then why would you remove that one?
Yeah, just cause, Tom. Because
right.
I mean, we're running this. We're out of time here in like 2 minutes. I did roll 2 moon symbols, so the Darkest Doom track would go forward, and I could change symbols.
No,
around
but you
if I
changed
needed.
those symbols, didn't you?
No, I didn't change any
They
symbols.
just that card allowed those
It
to
just
become
counts
his.
as hits.
Yeah, it doesn't change them physically. It just means that
Oh,
they
you're
can
right. It
count
says
as.
counts as. Sorry,
Yeah.
not changes to.
So I got plenty of did plenty of damage, but I took too much. I have been killed. Bloop. And
So she was. That didn't count then.
it didn't count. So it did not count as a success. And so I have to then now respawn over here with one of the white moths on top of my card there, and that.
Oh, I got it now.
But you would not have likely. You would have, like you said, healed up beforehand.
I
But
would've healed up
we
a
were trying to
little
do a
bit
nice,
Yeah.
epic finale.
epic
Big
finale
finish.
here for our.
Yeah, a nice big
Right.
finish there.
Yeah.
So,
And it still was. It just, you didn't quite. But it's nice because I think we saw a couple of the different ways you could win. Wendy was certainly even.
So
though,
how would Wendy have won going underneath?
Well, she spent one of these.
Well,
which
let's
she
say you
probably
had
wouldn't
3
have.
of them.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, if Wendy had 3 of the red relics here, she would have moved through the pass this way, gone under the mountain,
Right.
and then she would have done a trap test, a 4-strength trap test. And Wendy has 6 wisdom there.
Yeah. So let's see if you had done it.
Would I have done it?
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have a lot of cards in hand.
So you would need to get
4 moons.
You need.
Did you roll 4 moons?
I rolled 4 moons
That would have sucked.
and 2 darkness. We're in darkness, so those are
So yeah, you would not have been able to do that.
You need a sun and a wreath.
a sun and a wreath. Do I have a sun and a wreath? I have a sun, no wreath.
Yeah.
So you would have taken damage for each one that you wouldn't have been able to fulfill.
So just 1 damage.
Yeah.
But
And
then you'd have a chance to do it again.
You would, yeah, you would. But the
Okay.
thing is, each damage you take would slowly be kind of
Right.
pushing you towards death.
And there's no
respawning
water
in your
nearby
corner.
either.
Not really. There's a lake up here, but it's a couple of spaces
Yeah.
away.
Yep.
There we go.
So there you go. So that's those are the win conditions there. Of course, going through the rounds and then having the most points in both your last round's daily fame and the actual Citadel alliances, or what Tom was trying to do and just become straight up evil.
I do wonder. I would think that this is not the most frequently hit ending condition.
I agree. I think
I
that's
would
like
guess.
we could also be attacking each other and making each
Yeah.
other die.
I'm hooked on the
17 minutes is up.
Well, I tried, and I did not succeed at vanquishing
And I
the evil.
ruined the stream with the music.
There you go.
Well, there you go. That is that's a good sample there, a good tasting of what you're going to be doing here in Darkest Doom.
In 1 hour. At 1 o'clock.
1 hour.
The
59
Kickstarter launches.
minutes.
I think the link is in the description.
I
If
believe
it's
that's
not,
correct.
it will be in the description. Other than that, yeah. Thanks, Chris, for learning this game and teaching it.
And if you are interested, just keep your eyes open tomorrow. There might be something, that.
Oh yeah, watch crowd surfing tomorrow.
Watch crowd
Watch
surfing
Crowd Surfing
tomorrow. There you go.
Absolutely.
Little foreshadowing.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
All right. Well, thank you so
that
much
was
for.
some Levine
You
foreshadowing.
like that?
Hey everyone. All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming out and enjoying Darkest Doom with us. Until next time, my name is Chris Yee.
I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Mike Delisio.
And I'm Wendy Yee.
Have fun defeating the gigantic white moths.
Blood anniversary.